Hello everybody, welcome to stream. Today's gonna be a special day. Okay, I hope you guys understand. Today we're gonna do something like not me being alone on the stream, and also it's gonna be a little bit like podcasty. And I have none other than the absolutely famous and majestic and beautiful Guy Arthur with us, and he's waiting. He's muted right now.
I am.
Welcome, Mr. Maze.
There he is. He's in the back.
Hello, everyone.
What's up,
All right, here we go. There he is.
Hello,
Look at him.
OMG Chocolate.
This beautiful man.
Hello, Chili.
Hi. Welcome.
What's up,
Welcome to the
Mazzy?
stream.
Yeah, thank you.
What's
Thank
up,
you. You welcome to the
B4LLE?
stream.
I
This
mean,
is
I'm
the first.
welcoming
Hello,
everyone in the
Rotoka.
chat. So
No.
What's
you
up,
already
SBRT?
welcomed me before because we have to set it up and do
Amillo
everything.
_off stopping by.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Welcome,
All right,
Mr.
so
Synth
everybody, this is still a
An
regular
extra wild EONX appeared.
feedback stream, if you will.
Greetings, Greg Avon.
But
We're still gonna listen to
Hey,
some
ho,
music,
Leandro.
and you're
Hello,
gonna get feedback.
non-existent.
yes, exactly. That's what we're gonna
Hey
do.
ho, LK2
But it's gonna
official.
sound a little bit more like a podcast.
An
So if you're
extra
doing
wild
anything in the
chili
back,
appeared.
you can just very much,
Welcome,
tune
Mr.
out,
Melvo.
have some chill food,
Welcome, Mr.
and listen to us
Non-existent.
be goofy, if you will.
Welcome, Mr. OVSKY.
I am trying to focus super
What's
hard
up,
because
EONX?
every time I turn on the stream,
Hey
the
ho,
TTS
SHDOW.
goes like greets everybody that joins the stream.
Greetings,
So anything I hear right now is just greetings, Madzi, greetings, non-existent, greetings. Yeah, okay.
An extra
Hey
wild
everybody.
Leandro appeared.
All right. Yeah. So this is Guy Arthur. You should
It
really
is me.
know him. If you don't know him, he's very famous Polish artist and makes very good bass music. Whatever
Aw.
you want
Greetings,
to
Wafer.
consider, EDM. I
What's
think
up, Sinsternex?
he is better at doing it in general. That's how I wanted to present, because I
Well,
myself.
thank you so much for your kind words. Yes, it is me. I am
Greetings, Greg
Arthur,
Avon.
the guy from Poland. I am here now to talk with you about stuff.
Perfect. Yes, about stuff. And if anybody has any questions in the chat that you really want Mr. Arthur to see, feel free to hit him up. Put them in the chat. I will read the chat as we go through here, and yeah.
I
send
also
your
have the
tracks.
stream opened with the chat as well, so I can be up to speed on everything.
Rotofer in the
Look
house.
at this man. Look at this man. All right.
Prepared.
Yeah. So how about we dive right in? When was the first time, or like, did you ever do any like live podcast type things? I feel like this is
No.
really
Ratio in the
different
house.
when it's live.
It is. It is. I never did a podcast live. I only did like an extended interview that was like an hour long with one of the Polish EDM news outlets, and but it wasn't live. It was me just talking to the guy, and it was recorded. Then he edited it and just put it on YouTube, and yeah, this is actually the first one I'm doing live, so I'm super excited about this.
Nice. I mean, things can happen live, like I feel like when it's
I mean, yeah, I
pre-recorded,
know.
you get like this.
Yeah,
like, you can say whatever you want. There's no backlash sort of, because you can just cut it out. But here, if once it's out there, once it's left your mouth, the idea's out there. Like, obviously it's not that bad. We can just shut the stream off if it really goes sideways.
Okay,
which I don't think it will.
I'm not gonna be that vulgar, right?
Just the stream gets taken down from YouTube.
Don't worry.
I loved that everybody, also John before the stream, and everybody was asking about your beard. Do you have any secrets about the beard? I think we should start off right where everybody's questions are. How are you so sexy?
Okay, this I did
start
not
flushing.
expect this question just smack dab in the beginning.
Hey, XCVEBZX.
I don't know. It's me. It's genetics. I don't do anything. I haven't been at the barber's for 3 months, and I told you this before
Yeah.
before the stream.
You did.
And yeah, I just like trim just a bit, and it just grows. If I let it grow, I think it would just be like to the floor. So yeah, I really cannot give you any tech tips on that. So I'm sorry,
Damn.
but thank you
Enrico
for thinking
NRC
that.
won with 15
I
tickets.
think a lot of people would have loved to hear some like groundbreaking truths right now, but it is usually like that, isn't it? Just a little bit of genetics. I
Yeah,
have the
and
same
also
thing
like yeah, go on.
with my non-existent hair. That's also, you could consider it a positive, but you could also say it's poor genetics. I think it's great genetics.
Hello, Alphonse.
Because I was always meant to look like this, right? I was just weird when I had hair. But yeah, goddamn it. This is taking a tangent right away. Damn.
I mean, we're kind of opposites because
An extra
like,
wild
beard,
T4
hair,
ZKO
and
appeared.
you are kind of
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, no, that's totally right. Also, I love that John said that earlier in the chat. He said he got his beard growth from his mom. I thought, like, I laughed
What?
out loud when I heard. No, but it's so true. Like, I feel like there's like some people who just have like a tendency to have a nice beard, and I feel like for me as well, like there's just parts of my face where there's no hair, but it would need to grow there for it to look good. So I just keep it like short, and I'm happy about it now. But if you
I mean,
were
you
to
look
say-
good. You look good, so that's what matters.
Yes, I think that's true. Also, you can look good with or without
Wholesome
beard.
wholesome stream today.
Yeah, I mean that's what we're all in for. The biggest thing that I want to get to towards the end of this podcast, we don't have to dive in right away, but is you did a big release, yeah, the Fall Back EP album, and it was, as far as I could find out, not released with the help of a label. Yes.
Yes.
So this is just a teaser. We won't talk about this now, but because I'm always an advocate, I always tell people, like, you gotta please try self-releasing. It's good and stuff. But then, like, we have an actual person who actually did it, and it's like a full, like, how many tracks is there? Like 8 tracks or something like that. I think it's massive, right?
Five tracks.
It feels more than 5.
Yeah, 5 tracks, and then when I released the whole thing, I also released the extended mixes. So that's why you might.
That's
think
why it looks
there's
big.
more. And also, some of the tracks don't have extended mixes. Actually, I think there's just like 4 out of 5 because Gucci Wristband doesn't have one. So yeah, total there's 9, like counting all the extended mixes as well.
Damn. Yeah, so we're going to dive into that because I think people would love to hear your opinions on all of that. But before we do, I have loaded up a track from the first person that's going to get a little bit of feedback right now. And his name is Enrico. If I may provide some background just for you, Mr. Arthur.
I mean, I've been.
Yeah, you watched the streams,
I've been
right?
to
I was
your
gonna
streams.
Gonna introduce all the people, but then on the other hand, you're almost regular.
Yeah,
so.
like I know I think I can even like kind of
says,
expect
"Is Guy
some
gonna stand the
stuff
whole
from
stream now?"
people that I've seen on your like feedback streams, which is also cool, I think, because I'm not like fully noob when it comes to your community.
That's true. I mean, everybody loves you. That's the good thing.
And Enrico says, "Introduce us anyway."
Introduce us anyway. Okay, I'll try my best. So all the information I have about Enrico, to my knowledge, is he's under 18. And he started making music fairly recently, and I think his music is great. That's all the introduction I will give you.
Okay.
Full professional. Okay, here we go. I hope you can hear this, and we're talking about this. Look, it's called Runaway. He's just playing with you right now, and
He knew about it.
He knew. All right, let's check this out. I'll skip through it, and then let's continue from there. All right, let's go. You can hear, right?
Audio's good on my end. Yeah.
Nice.
I just wanna run away with you.
Cool vocals.
I'll never let go. Run away
Crunchy chocolate. Stopping by.
For me, that takes too long. I think it takes too long to start. I have ADHD.
I just wanna run away.
Greetings SBRT.
I just wanna run away. I just wanna run away.
What's up Amilo_off?
Okay, I think.
Alright.
So going back to the intro, I think when the drums came in, I think there could be something more going on, in that space. As you said, the build-up kind of takes too long. There's not enough stuff going on as well to like keep me hooked enough. I like the vocals. I think they could be, because I believe they're pitched up. I think I heard some artifacts. So that could be done a bit better, maybe with a different algorithm. And to be honest, I don't like the jumps on the drop. To be honest, I think they're too soft for the whole thing.
Damn. It's so good that we have perspective, because I was gonna say the opposite. I was gonna say I love the drums.
Toxic Rate
like,
stopping by.
I mean, I like my drums hard hitting. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like there's kind of a dissonance with the drums, with the kick being so soft and the leads, the chords actually like hitting.
True.
So yeah.
True. It's
But
not.
yeah,
It's not like.
that's cool to have two different perspectives on stuff. Like
Yeah, it's so typical for feedback as well. So, because so often you get like feedback from one person, you show some other person, they're like, no, it was good before. Why did you change it? I was like, 'cause they said I should. I was like, you know, like.
I mean, yeah, that's why, like, tech tip. That's why you shouldn't just trust one person with feedback, because everyone that's a producer does stuff differently than any other artist. And I think this just happened.
Yeah.
You would say that drums are perfect. I would say I don't think they are good enough. Like they're not hard hitting enough. So so yeah, like different perspectives on your music is always good to have, and then just combine everything, see what resonates with you, and then implement it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Before I ask you the next question that I had, I was gonna say as well, in the especially in the beginning, the vocal sounds like it's almost not bodily enough. Like there could be more mids. Like it feels like it's like slapped on top. I don't know. Would you agree? What do you think? Should I play it again? Maybe you remember.
Yeah, please.
Dreams, making new memories, having the time.
Wait, can you restart the stream on Discord, because I have some crackling and
oh god, I just restarted my camera. I want to.
yes.
1 second. There we go.
Welcome Mr. Music
Okay,
by Onda.
Yeah, play it
See
now.
the sunlight shining on our dreams, making new memories, having the time of our
What do you think?
Maybe a lower octave layer added to the vocals would do the trick, but not like raw with some processing, like EQ just like the mids. So there's still more body, but not the rumble going from the vocal being just pitched down 1 octave.
Yeah, that's a really solid feedback. Nice. Okay. Okay. So from this, because now we just had like a very differing opinion on the feedback. Do you have a process for your own tracks? Like how do you go about, for example, like finishing a track? Do you have a process you go through, especially for if you say, okay, I'm gonna send this to a friend, let's see what he says, something like that, or is it just per track basis? Or I'm just
really
curious
don't
to
have
hear.
one. I really don't have one. Like when it comes to just like creating stuff, I like to start with the breakdown and the chords and stuff, but sometimes I just start with the drop and like it goes to like very like vastly different directions. Sometimes I can have 3 drops but no breakdowns at all because I cannot come up with them. and yeah, like this is just like hot off the press. I recently finished a track that's like 3 drops, and I had no breakdowns for it, and I didn't know what to do. But like some time later, it just like occurred to me, why don't I do it like this? And it worked. So yeah, it really is different when it comes to like every track I make.
Okay.
I don't have a process. I don't have a process because like I don't trust processes because it's just kind of limiting to your creativity. Like sometimes it can help. Like it's good to have some as a backup. If you can't come up with this and you're hit with the writer's block and cannot come up with anything, like then referring to your trusty processes can help. But I'm not usually the fan of that.
So you let free flow and take creativity when you get it. That's good. I think I do the same thing. I'm a big fan, especially of like the happy little accidents. Like when you work on a track, you try some stuff. I was like, oh, wait, what did I just do? You know?
Yeah.
And you go back like, oh shit, I just shifted the snare to that and now it sounds really cool. Or like, I for me, that's like, I would say 50% of how I make my tracks is just like, oh wait, why did that work? And I go back.
Isn't that making music as a whole thing?
Yes, I think for you and I think that's true. But there's a lot of people who are like way more methodical about it. And
I mean, yeah,
especially if you don't make like this, our type of music, I feel like when you go more into pop and like more produced stuff, then it's like, okay, we need to have guitars in this part. And then people put a guitar in there like, nice. Like, what? How did you not like try to chop it and see if it sounds better? If you know, yeah,
but yeah, as everything in music, it just depends on the person and on the artist, because like everyone, if you gather 10 people and just like ask them the same question, you will get vastly different results with all that, and
that's why I wanted to ask you, see if you have a secret sauce. But it seems like nobody has a secret sauce. Everybody's just doing their thing.
The secret sauce is still secret.
Oh.
Hello V4LLE.
Nice.
Did I trigger something?
No, it's fine. It's fine. No, it's I just read the really funny chat messages from Madzi, who said more drops, more. You know how there's more good, more bass, more good, and then he's like, oh shit, he has 3 drops, just more drops, more. Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. What I was also gonna ask is, do you have like when you listen to your tracks outside of the studio, do you also do the typical car mix and AirPod mix, or do you have like?
Of course. Like whenever I make something and I like it, I usually create on my headphones. Then I listen to it on my speakers, and then I'm just trying to find an excuse to just get in my car, drive somewhere, listen to it, and then come back and be like, yeah, okay, I need to change this. And then when I come back, I also listen to it on my headphones, so like the earbuds and everything, just to double check, because what's the point if like majority of people who listen to music listen to it on their earphones and in their car, or on their TV speakers or whatever. If your stuff doesn't sound good on there, but it sounds good on like monitors, then what's the point if the end listener and customer is gonna get a kind of half-assed product?
Absolutely.
When it comes to the sound.
Yeah, absolutely. Not everybody's gonna have their like pristine audio setup. Oh, there are. Not everybody has their like pristine audio setup at home, right?
Why is my thing going blank? I just saw it on the stream.
I don't know. That's also why I stopped speaking for a second. So I was very scared that my internet had cut out. It always happens.
No.
That just when I want to stream, my internet provider goes, oh, let me just change your IP addresses. And then my entire stream goes like, I don't know where am I? What's going on? If you're just on Wi-Fi on the phone, you don't notice. But if you're like having like a concurrent internet connection, it really doesn't work. But we're fine. We're fine. I'm glad. I'm glad you also do that. Do you have another hack that you implore for like kind of like that, or is it just also you're just good at that? You know, like for finalizing tracks.
What I like to do is I like to listen to my music loud when I'm making it, and then I need something because like louder means better in terms of brain stuff. And I like to just drop the volume on my thing as low as I can, without it being just like too quiet, and then see whatever is standing out in the mix down. Because I think like if it's gonna be standing out, for example, the snare is too loud or the kick is like overpowered with the bass, I know what to do, because when you like crank the volume up, the dynamic range is basically going down, and it's kind of like bringing it back, just to see if everything is all good, because yeah, if it's not, then it's not gonna sound good on different stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, and also one more thing. Always mono check your mixes. Always mono check your mixes.
I just started doing that. Please don't kill me. I've just started doing that.
No, I mean that means you're learning. So.
Hello, Loco.
That's true. That's
What's
true.
up, Naze?
Yeah, because mono checking. Like I have Google speakers all over my house, and I like to listen to music on those speakers. And if you have a bad mono mix, it's gonna sound bad on basically whatever Bluetooth speaker, whatever. Like TV speakers are also mostly mono, right? Like they have stereo signal, but it's still like more centered. So yeah, this is the one tip I would like everyone to start implementing, because it's really nothing
Kieran
special.
Hill
You just
stopping
need to
by.
like get pro cued, just
Yeah, absolutely.
do the mono mixing mode and just see if everything sounds as it should, because sometimes when you like artificially widen
What's up,
some stuff,
MNTN
it
selections?
can also lead to artifacts in the mono signal. It sounds wide when you have two speakers or headphones, but when you have just one stereo mono signal, it's gonna sound bad, because it's gonna sound like all phasey and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Also, I think for most like club setups and festival setups, it's usually mono as well, is it not?
No. It's
No?
still stereo, but yeah, mono is still the thing that you need to have a good stereo signal.
Damn. Yeah, I just recently found out. I mean, I make sure that the phase doesn't suck, especially in low end, and I try to clean it up. But there's one track I made recently. I won't say because I don't want people to find out. When you play that in mono, it really doesn't sound that great. And I was wrecking my head around like, why is that happening? And I did some funky stuff on like chorus effects and stuff. And
these types of effects are just the bane of the mono signal. Like you really have to be careful with this if you want your stuff to sound really good on mono speakers. Also, like speaking of mono speakers, I've heard, I'm not sure, like Skrillex, when he was making his first like this big EP, Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites, back in 2012 or whatever, he did this on one speaker only.
Jesus.
He mixed and mastered it on one speaker only.
That's crazy.
I'm not sure if that's like true or not, but that's what I've heard.
It's a fact. I think we can take it as a fact. Also, it's such a like pro move, right? Like you're just flexing. You show the world like I can be this good and I just have one speaker. Like you try that, you know?
Yeah.
So it's definitely true. All right, people are getting rowdy in the chat. Let's do another feedback, yeah, shall we?
Yeah, should.
Nice. All right, I'm gonna just precautiously restart my audio share for you.
Okay. Also, I'm gonna disappear for just a moment. I need to take
Okay.
off my hoodie because it's getting hot in here.
It's getting hot in here. All right, I'm gonna roll here. Oh, Steve. Hey, what's up, Steve? He left. Yeah, Steve, it's you and me now. What's up, man? No, he's also
Names
leaving
won
me.
with 30 tickets.
Oh, he's back. There we go. I was never alone. I
hello.
was never alone.
No.
Nice. All right. We're listening to Nays, Petit Biscuit Remix Competition. Oh, it's a collab with Chroma, with Rotafar. Oi, oi, oi. All right. Skip.
Skip to
Skip.
3 minutes for the fix. What fix?
Okay. Let's see. Do I still listen to the beginning, or do I just start here? Because like if you already fixed it, we might as well listen to just the fixed version, yes? Chat is going crazy. Chili, you can't say that. Chili, that's not allowed. I'm sorry. What the fuck?
When
You're a mod.
my webcam went blank, I said my thing went blank, and he said that would be a good thing, no?
Oh, he's on another level. I love it. All right, he said your
God
choice.
damn it.
We're gonna listen to the beginning a bit, and then I'll skip.
I did.
too.
I didn't say anything, but I did.
Ah, damn. Ah, shit.
Line, you seem so terrified as time moves on. Try not to jump the gun, we both know it's a
I sense vibes.
Kyle Martin's in the house.
Ah, it's sick. I'm gonna skip here and see what it sounds like now.
This is better. This is better.
It's not
The kick should have came in. Oh yeah.
That's really sick. Wow.
Very nice. I think the drums can come in at like after 4 bars. I think that could have been way better. I don't like that one chord that's playing near the end. I don't like it. I saw Mo just like kind of do at the same time as me.
No, but like first of all, like I think it has to come in earlier, and also I'm not the biggest fan of the progression itself. I think the first part of it is really cool, but I think the second part of it, the resolve of it, isn't like particularly satisfying.
Yeah, I wanted to ask, is this the core progression from the original? Because I never heard the original, and
Nays?
because maybe that's how it is in the original, and we don't know.
It does sound a little bit like Petit Biscuit. It could be, but I mean that would be a really good opportunity to make it better. Yeah. No, but for sure, I really like as well with
It's a different one. It's a different one apparently.
Yeah, nice. I mean, then
Can you play the fake out near the end?
here? This the
Yeah, something.
Oh, and then go in with like a little bit.
Yeah,
of
or
yeah.
two bars,
Yeah.
bars or 4 bars should work.
It's not
I think you could be way like it could be way better if you just loop the whole chord progression after 4 bars.
Yeah.
I think that would have been better
I agree.
than what it is right now.
That, and perhaps what you could have done as well is like a little bit of a variation, but not as crazy, because it feels like it's almost dragged out a bit. And one thing I was also going to say, on the drop, Mr. Roto, I'm assuming you're doing the color bits. It's really nice how they're like octaving up, kind of like crystallizing kind of in the gaps. I really like that. But make sure that when you go back to having it play on top of the chords, that they're not like overlapping too much with the chords. Like they're almost like fundamentals wise, they're just where the chords are. So it feels like it's like too muddy almost. I don't know.
Yeah, I wanted to also say that I feel like the color bits are just a bit too loud and are kind of overpowering the chords.
Yeah.
And I think if you just like dropped it by 3-4 decibels, that would be enough for it to be good.
Absolutely. Nice. Sick.
Very
I
nice.
mean, all right, nice. I was gonna before I run out of topics, I actually did a little bit of research. But if you want, chat, are you ready for the big topic? I always say, as a little bit of a primer, I'm not 100% certain exactly where the whole music industry thing is going, especially with like artists being more independent, and you know, it feels like all the services are like, yeah, artists first, and you can be independent. You don't need the big record labels, especially in our little bubble when it's not like massive, like millions of euros that are flowing. And I think, especially what you're doing, or what you did especially, I wanted to ask how well the whole self-releasing has been going for you, and if you have anything to share, but anything. Because for me, it's always like, that's probably the way, but I'm not sure if how or where or exactly what the way is. In my head, I just assume that is better. If you have any thoughts.
Okay, so you're referring to my fallback EP,
Yes.
which I released last year. Damn it. It's been a while. So yeah, so the idea of this I'm gonna just do a quick background.
Do that.
The idea for the EP came about basically 2-3 months before the release, because I was releasing stuff, I'm not sure if I should say pretty consistently in 2021, but I released my collab with Retro, Don't Give Up, and then I kind of disappeared from music and socials. I didn't do anything. I didn't post anything. Maybe sometimes on stories and stuff. But yeah, I wanted to just come back. I didn't have any releases planned. I didn't have anything. So like, I sent those tracks that were released to different labels, and they all said no. I was like, yeah, then frick you, I'm gonna do it myself.
Yeah.
So like at first I wanted to just release the title track, Fall Back, but I then thought, wouldn't that be like, after this whole time, I also like, okay, so I wanted to release the Fall Back track,
Yeah.
but then I thought maybe people would kind of assume that this is my new direction, because it's kind of like releasing a new track after so long of being just absent from social media and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, people could assume that this is the new GA sound, but it wasn't. It was just something that I had laying around for years. Like this track, the initial idea, which is basically not present in the final thing. I made the chord progression, and I believe I sent it to you.
Oh, that is the one?
Yes, this was the okay. I think
It's so
Um,
different though now.
I think it was 2013 or something when I made the like this chord progression and I made a whole track based around it. Then like some stuff happened. I changed to like big room and stuff as AK9 because I didn't like say that. If you didn't know, I am AK9.
It's a big reveal.
And yeah, yeah, it just was laying around. And then I just wanted to get the chord progression in somewhere because I liked it so much, and I started making
Welcome,
the full back
Gagmagar.
track, and it was like 2019 or something when I started it. It finally came out in 2021, but like I had this idea of maybe like compiling all of the tracks that I made in the course of the pandemic. So like 2020 I made To the Floor. Well, To the Floor was also like first made in 2017 or something. uh and then I just like remade it a couple times, and then the final thing came out in 2022. uh
Damn.
but like I wanted to have everything that I made in the span of like the past year and a half or 2 years or whatever. And I had basically Gucci wristband, which I made before my Sycamore remix, by the way, which is also early 2019. Then I had Fallback, which I told you about. I had To the Floor. I had the collab with What's Good. Bus It, I think it was called. And this collab with What's Good and the collab with Loud About Us came about in during the pandemic. So I wanted to just like compile everything and just release it as an EP. But like I didn't send those tracks as a one bundle. And like there was an idea to just like start pitching it to different labels, but I was like, no, I like was absent for too long now, and I just don't want to extend that thing, that
Yeah.
time anymore. And I just wanted to release. I wanted to just put out something, and like I didn't care if it did good. I didn't care if it did bad. I just wanted to have it out there, and
That's good
I
background.
did. So the thing is also I had okay. I saw it. That's
Yep.
on my end. So sorry. uh, so I also thought of this. What if I release a track a week, ending with the final title track, Fallback, on the 5th week? So there was like 5 tracks. I released To the Floor, then I released the collab with What's Good, then I released the collab with Loud About Us, and then I released Gucci Wristband, and as the final title track, I released Fallback. So the only, I don't know if I should say regret, I should have put more time into social media and marketing while just releasing it, because I'm not good at it, and I'm pretty sure it shows. I like whenever I release something, I post about it twice, and that's it. And because I don't know, I don't know why I am so reluctant to do some more social media. I know I should, because now social media is the literally only way to get your music out. And even if I released this EP on some bigger label, I feel like it wouldn't do it would do similarly, maybe a bit better. For example, if it was released on Monstercat or whatever, some bigger label that would do it. But like labels don't do anything really when it comes to promotion anymore. And now it's all on the artist side. and I'm not good at it. so
Damn.
so yeah, I believe I could have made a bigger impact with this EP, but it's still doing good. Like it for a self-release of 5 tracks that I didn't do much in terms of promotion. Like I can just like go on Spotify artists because I'm
Yeah.
really curious how it did. But it's like 150 total plays, which is not bad at all.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, wait, releases, fallback. I don't know, since 2015. Yeah, it's 188,000 plays on the whole release, which
Yeah.
is really not bad.
If you think about it, like just in terms of people, maybe it's not 188,000 individual people. Maybe people listen to it more than once. But even if it's 100,000, 100,000 people cared enough to listen to your music. Like in any other circumstance,
That's a win. That's a big W.
Right?
That's the mentality, because like sometimes you just get in your head being like,
especially
I'm
with the
not
numbers.
good enough. Only that many people listened. That many people listened to your music. How cool is that?
Bro, you can't even fit more than 50 people in a room usually. Like 50.
Yeah.
And that's more than, like, I don't know how many more times that is, but it's insane. And I wanted to touch on that because I think it's really interesting that you said you don't like to, like, you're not good at posting. When I see your social media, I'm envious. I'm like, this man, he's so on point with everything. Like all the typography, the animations, the videos you make, it's so on point. And it's so crazy to me that you say, you're not good at it. I like
Different
I can almost not believe it, right? It's crazy, especially like because I did a similar thing. I had worked up until the Brooks collab, and then we released it. And then after that, I was like, okay, I need some time for myself. I don't know where this is going. And then I basically stopped regularly releasing. Like before, I had maybe like 1 or 2 month gap between release, and then I didn't release for like half a year or something. And I also stopped social media. I also stopped all of that because I was kind of searching for the meaning. Like, what's the reason? Why even post, right? And at some point, I wouldn't say I'm there now, but I felt like the whole social media thing was so meaningless. Like when you open Instagram and the first 10 videos you see is some random person saying, my new track is out now, go check it out. It's like, it's just sauce. It's just like content sauce. Where's the value? But then sometimes I go on social media and I see a video and I'm like, that changed me, you know? And now I'm at a point where I would rather post less and be more precise with what I post and invoke that kind of feeling or like create something special. But I feel like it's so much more difficult. Like we've all been kind of accustomed to this. Hey, I'm just going to post a picture here. I'm going to take a thing here. But then to really make an impact, you need to really spend time. You need to really think about it almost like an art piece. And I don't think I am personally there. Like just mindset wise, like when I post on Instagram, I'm just going to post a story. I'm just going to make a cool picture. But then you can, on the other hand, create so much value as well. Oh my God, I can't focus. Thank you, Sam. Jesus, you crazy man. Yeah.
Whoa, 20 memberships.
Sam
Holy crap.
in the house.
Sam, thank you.
Nice.
Jesus.
Nice.
Jesus. Thank you.
Very nice. Very
Crazy.
nice.
Yeah. Do you have a perspective on the whole social media game? Because you said it is the best way to market yourself, and it certainly is, especially TikTok and those things.
Yeah, like I see what you mean, and I think that's just like so
Greetings,
deeply
Cass van
rooted
Eindhoven.
in me as well that I know
Greetings,
it's kind
Ria.
of pointless
Planet 51
to just
stopping
like
by.
spam content, because like I recently saw a reel, just like a band trying to promote themselves. They like posted something, and it contained their music, and the post itself had 95,000 likes. Do you know how many
Hey ho, BBLK.
followers did they have when I checked like I just went onto their profile, and they had less than half
Dude.
of
What?
the likes that they got on the post. Like imagine, even now Instagram is like giving you the option to follow right from the reel. It's like right next to your name. If those people just like went out of their way, instead of just double tapping mindlessly, they went in and clicked follow, that would be like very cool. But
Yeah.
then you don't have the certainty that these would be the fans. They would be like those people that came in from your reel, and maybe they would just forget about you. Like it's way better, in my opinion, to have fewer fans, like people that actually care about your music, than just like millions of followers that just don't care about your music, but they care about your content.
Yeah.
And like
That's a
this
really
is
good
what's more valuable to me, but I know it's nowhere near as valuable for like people in labels, or like organizing festivals,
and
or whatever.
monetary value. You
Yeah,
can't
because
monetize
it's
it as much.
it's like all money, and
Yeah.
like who will give you as a label more money if you release with them? A person who is really passionate about their music, that has, for example, 1,000, 5,000, or even 15,000 followers on Instagram, or someone who does, I don't know, just like stupid reels, or like anything that has like 3 times or 10 times the followers that they have.
Yeah.
Because it's still all about the money, and whoever will give the label, it's business. It's business, and
Yeah.
and you are the product, unfortunately. But like that's maybe why I don't promote myself as much, because like I don't really feel like, I know you can find like real fans in there, like it's still out, like they're out there, but I feel like it's not really maybe worth the trouble and the effort to find them, since like you would have to compete with 10 videos of cats right
Yeah.
before and after your post.
Yeah, it goes under big time. I think that's a really cool perspective to think about it. Like the people that would consume the things you put out aren't like valuable in terms of like actually caring for your music or caring for you. They would just care for the quick adrenaline that they get, or like quick dopamine, and then move on. Now, here's the question. Twofold. The question is twofold. On one hand, is there a way to use that to your advantage? Like I think there is, but I think it's really difficult, and I don't know how to do it. I just see like bigger creators doing it, especially on YouTube and stuff. But then on the other hand, do we have another good, like, is there any way as an artist one could not follow this traditional, like, hey, I need more social followers, I need to grow everything, and I need to have the big numbers because I want to release on like, I don't know, Hexagon or whatever. Is there a different route where you find a way to bind more of those like diehard fans to the content that you make in not the traditional I post on Instagram way, but the I make meaningful content somewhere else where people will still find it? And you know, how would that look? Like if you could make a dystopian like an idealistic future or something, do you see a way of that happening? Or like a possibility or something like that? I don't know if you...
Tough one.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a possibility of that somewhere. Someone, like, I'm pretty sure someone will find that, and it's definitely out there to be found. And I'm just like, I just don't know, like, I don't know what that would be, because right now I think social media is in the worst place that it's been in forever. basically, because right now you go there to just get hooked. It's like a drug. It's like you go in, you want to check a message. Like we talked about this.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier.
Some time ago. Like you just go in, want to see a message. You see the message. You see, oh, there's a video from someone. You click on it, and you're hooked, and that's it.
Yeah.
And like 15, 30 minutes later, you're like, wait, what am I doing?
Yeah.
So
I'm not sure. I just see Jonth in the chat being very much on the marketeers front side, where he's basically saying the potential listeners that you could have are out there, but you're not reaching them unless you go into the rat wheel and you run, right? Unless you participate
like,
in the race. You know, there's no other place to gain it. But I actually disagree. I think as soon as you participate, you're part of the problem. And I think there has to be a way. I haven't found it. I just like to philosophize about it because I think it's interesting. But there has to be a way where you don't follow the trend and you don't do what everybody else does because that's where the people are. And you find a way to get people to care about what you do in a more reasonable manner. But that's the thing. Like, there's also like TikTok is very different from Instagram, but they're essentially trying to do the same thing, is keep you on the app the longest because they want to serve you ads, and that's how they make their money, right? And on YouTube, in theory, it's no different. They want you to stay on here so you can watch more ads and generate more revenue.
Rate.
Yes, they want you to stay. They want you to be here for as long as they can keep you. And I understand it from their perspective. But also...
Yeah, business-wise, it's great.
No, it makes so much sense.
Yeah.
But they're not even making the content for people to stay. It's other people making it for them. Right?
The rats.
The rats. They're running in their
rats
wheel
in
and
the
they're
wheels,
generating
just powering the whole like power plant of Instagram. Like we're gonna get into conspiracy. Joe Rogan.
Oh my god! I'm sorry. With the really, I'm gonna put the really thick undertext subtitles. No. I just thought this is a very interesting topic, and since I see you because you said you're not that good at it, I thought maybe you had a different perspective as well on your own content. Because from an outsider's perspective that I would have, it looks really good. And
I mean, I know that I'm capable of.
You're so capable. It looks
of
so
delivering
capable.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm just like so turned up.
I feel the same way
internally, because I know I could be doing good content on social media. I just choose not to because something in here or wherever else says that why bother?
Yeah. Why bother is such a good point. And yeah, I think the good thing is
but
that
like
we have going for us.
What you said, like if you participate, like you're the problem. But I mean, like I'm kind of in the middle of you and John right now. Because,
me too. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate for the sake of the conversation. But yes, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. So like I feel like it's just the mentality, because like I know that if I don't put myself out there, there's no way that new people that might love my music would hear about me. Like I really like go on SoundCloud. I follow many people that repost a lot of stuff, and that's how I find new artists that I resonate with, and like I resonate with their music, and like if you didn't start making music, like how, like if not really, if you started making music and knew you were capable but you didn't release, how would people find you? Like it's the same thing, and I know that it's really the same thing, that you have to put yourself out there. You have to be on the pedestal to like gather people around you that care about what you do. But I don't know.
I often think, if I may put this with you, I often think it is kind of almost as a preemptor. I sometimes don't know what to do with YouTube. So my idea was, what if somehow, some way, people became more educated about the music they choose to listen to? I feel like a lot of people go on Spotify and they just go 80s playlist and they play their music. And they don't spend much more time thinking about it. I realize most people in the chat here probably don't do that because you're here and you chose to spend your precious time to listen to this. So you already made the effort, but most people don't make the effort. But I assume if people were taught the value and like the culture around specific subgenres, specific subcultures, how the music is made, I feel like there would be much more of an appreciation for exactly like the more meaningful, like, hey, I made this, I don't know what you're going to make, 2, 3, 4 minute like audio piece. I put everything into it. It's not just bass and claps, like it actually means something. See if you can figure it out. I think that would be almost, I think, you know, I don't know, like that could almost be it. Because like in turn, you would create a bigger fan base. You would create a bigger like listening pool of people. They don't all have to listen to one person, but you just create more volume of people that are interested in this. And then the flip side is the labels will recognize this, right? Because currently what you said earlier, that labels don't really give you that much promotion and that much value for the amount of cut they take. And like, you know, if they see, oh shit, there's a big pool of people that all want to listen to this chess music. I don't know, I'm just making something up. And if it happens to be your thing, they will be screaming to have you there and they will give you all the promo that they can create. I almost feel like it's just, again, it's a numbers game where they see, hey, like the numbers aren't as big as they used to be, so we have to be doing something wrong. Like we have to shift our focus to release Slap House, or we have to follow the trends, or I don't know what they're thinking, but there's clearly a shift.
Sorry, I'll just stop you right here. I'm so happy that Slap House isn't a thing anymore. but it's been replaced by the dump trend. That's just driving me nuts.
Really, for me, it's just disappeared. I haven't really been getting that. Same. Everyone
that's been making Slap House is just quiet. As I said, now it's the 90s craze with the offbeat bass. Like,
true.
I cannot. I'm pretty sure, like, hot take, I think it's up there with Slap House or even worse, because like with Slap House you could have grooves. Right, you could have kind of different melodies, but now you have dump all the way through the track, and I hate that.
It's almost like you take me back to Melbourne days, you know? Damn, that's crazy. Shake all the negative stuff away. I just, with Instagram, I get so frustrated with the whole social media stuff. I don't know, it drives me nuts. You down to do another feedback? Maybe we get a really cool track.
Yeah. Sure. Let's do it.
All right, let's see who we have here. We have 920 tickets. Can a bunch of people submit so we can reach 1,000? I don't think we've ever had 1,000 tickets. You're putting in numbers, Mr. Arthur. All right.
Should I?
You should. Maybe if you get rolled, the system is rigged.
Okay.
Sadly,
I will be releasing a track in next week. So,
I mean, you know, we're gonna play it
not
anyways,
official,
at some
not
point.
official, by the way. It's gonna be a not self-release, but a remix.
Nice. Like a SoundCloud type remix.
Yeah.
Nice.
I also cannot
I like
sign
those.
into the thing, to your.
Maybe it's very broken. Maybe it's very broken.
Maybe it is rigged because I am in the stream right now.
All right, I'm gonna roll. Let's see. All right, here we go. Oh, Rotafar getting scammed. Koala. All right, here we go.
Goddamn, I love the sound effects for that.
You heard it?
So
You
good.
heard it?
So good.
Dude. I told you, right? I don't know if I told you.
Yes. And
It's
I'm
all
still
built into
blown
Chrome.
away by it.
It's nuts. Like, to be fair, like the last impact, like the one that's like really glitchy and stuff, not glitchy, but like the harmonics of it and stuff, that's a sample. Like it's an impact with that sample in it. But everything else, all the like Atmos on the back and everything, it's all just like convolution. It's so cool. All right. I'm
God
gonna,
damn it.
just in case, restart this again.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Koala.
I had a dream. I had a dream. We were stranded out in the sea. Nothing but ocean and waves as far as we could see. There was just nothing there besides
Drums
you
too loud.
and me.
Especially too high end as well. They're like,
Yeah.
You'd rather
Maybe ease it in with some cutoff.
be than go back to the life we had before. To the life we had before. To the life we had before. You took my life we had before.
you want to start?
Very nice. I like it very much.
I like it very much as
Yeah,
well.
very vibey. Very nice. Very nice. I think yeah, the drums for the first like 8 bars that they came in, I think could be like eased in with the cutoff, and then after those 8 bars, I think these could be like as they are. Good night, by the way.
Sorry. It's
No
late.
worries,
It's late. I've been climbing all day.
No worries. So yeah, I really think I really think that's very cool.
I think personally, it took me a little too long to get to the drop, especially in the build-up. When you have the snare, it's just going like it's just one snare. It felt very like added on top almost. And when you have in the break and build-up, you have all of this like vibey atmosphere and like everything feels super big and atmospheric. And then you go into the drop and it feels almost too clean, like too dry. And yes, that's it. I think in the drop you need a little bit more like turbo vibes with a little bit more reverb, a little bit more like almost like guitars, strums or something that's like filling it out. And maybe you can even bring some of the reverberance of the breaks into the drop, maybe vocal chopping and stuff. That could be really cool.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I really liked it. It was like the drop really did what it needed to do. Like I wasn't disappointed.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah. That's what I wanted to say. I wasn't disappointed because sometimes you can like overdo the build up and then you're just like with the drop. But it was very, very nice.
Damn. Nice. All right. Let's do one more. Come on, people have been waiting for a long time.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm up for it.
I also love to have you here for. Oh my god!
The marketing man himself.
Oh, that's crazy. That's absolutely insane. Sound Clash. John, if it's really good and it's drum and bass, I would like to play it. I just want to say that up front. Okay. With that said, let's go. Oh my god. The waveform
It is
is
John
already
Bass.
looking.
It is John Bass.
Yeah.
thing, we no confit there. The rhythm of me style ramp thing, pumping up the bass. Heat rise, can't cool, make the fire blaze. Pull up my selector, hold tight, we mash up the place. Pull up my selector, hold tight, we mash up the place. Select the old side, we must up the place.
Side note, my wife is watching the stream in the other room. She likes it.
Let's go. Let's go. John, what's wrong with you?
Select the old side, we must up the place.
Yeah, okay, I don't want to play the whole thing, but oh my god.
Very nice. Sorry, I just need to get it out. I feel like you could do more variations with the rhythm. I feel like it's getting a bit too stale by the end. Especially like you could do something like extending the rhythm of the bass, because now you have to and that's it, and then it just repeats and repeats and repeats. I think you could do so much more with this. It's sounding great. I wouldn't have any feedback on like mix down or anything. Everything sounds very, very good, but that's the only thing I would nitpick on.
Yeah. Damn. I last time he sent me his track, it's called What? And it goes but I don't know, wow, but then I know, like it's so good. I played it at Bolt's house and everybody loved it. The thing is, I also said maybe it gets a little bit repetitive after a while. But then he told me this is just how it goes in drum and bass. So I wasn't going to criticize it this time, and I'm so happy that you did now. God damn.
I mean, yeah, I know. I listen to drum and bass. I really like drum and bass, but I feel like you could do like, even though that's how it goes, why don't break the mold just a bit, just a tiny bit?
Yeah. Dude, that is one hell of... Also, the way the vocals work together with the setting of the track.
Get flow down
so
on
good.
it. Just flow down on it, and it will be just top notch.
Damn, dude, that's really cool. Props, Mr. John. But also at the same time, I expected nothing less. So, you just deliver. Nice.
It's what?
What?
He just said it's his vocals.
No. If
How?
that's your vocals, I would like to hire you right now, please. Make all my vocals as well. What? Okay, let's listen again. But now we know it's him. That's insane.
This a sound clash thing, we no confit there. The rhythm of me style ramp thing, pumping up the bass. He Heat right, can't cool, make the fire blaze. Pull up my selector, hold tight, we mash up the place.
That's nuts. If that's you,
Is
that's
it,
nuts.
is it just like internal DAW processing, or did you do some AI timbre manipulation?
Oh, I
or-
didn't even think about that. Lol,
Yeah.
that's a thing people do now. True.
Blinders just released a track where he sang, and he ran it through an AI thing, and it
Dude.
doesn't sound like him at all.
That's crazy. It's formatted. It's formatted, he
and
says.
pitching mainly, yeah, very nice, very nice.
Jesus. John, you crazy man. That's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Nice. That's crazy. Do you have a preference currently for going either drum and bassy or like more the houseier regions of sounds? I mean, you know, I know
That's a question to me.
that's a question to you, Mr. Arthur. Yes.
Well, I don't know. I really like drum and bass and I like house, but I don't think I'll be going like any of those routes that much in the future.
Really?
Yeah, like I mean, bass house is still like GA core. So now like I've been thinking, because this year I haven't been doing so much of my own music.
Okay.
Like overall I made 6 tracks in those 10 months, and like it was the Rumble remix, it was Turn Around, which just came out a week ago, and the Metro Boomin remix I released back in June, and yeah, and 3 others are unreleased. And I've been thinking, because like I've been recently preparing for AD. I have 3 sets to play, and I wanted to just like showcase my music. And I've been listening to the set I made. I tried to cram in so much, like as much of my own music as I can.
Yeah.
It's not possible. Without it sounding just all over the place. And I think I finally like noticed that I need to kind of narrow my music somewhat to something, because yeah, like if you go to my SoundCloud, you can hear everything, like from bass house to like more poppy house to like garage to whatever, and like I think I just need to go a more not streamlined, but like narrow my horizons just a bit, because I feel like that's could also like for the regular listeners, it could be kind of jarring as well, because if you're a listener, you kind of expect something from an artist in a way. And if an artist like myself releases every track in a different genre, not even just a different style, but a different genre every time, it's like you don't know what to expect of me. And
I understand.
And like I just want to try. We'll see what that brings me. Like we'll see, but yeah, one of the tracks like that I made this year is coming out next Friday. I also sent it to the feedback thing. So if I get the rolled, we can listen to it. So yeah, I am really curious what future brings.
Damn, that's really interesting. So are you? Can
Sorry,
you
and
say?
Chili, I made drum and bass. One of those tracks is drum and bass.
Are you then focusing more on house, or are you focusing more on trap, or do you already have like the
trappy like bass music? Overall, I don't think I'll be doing any more like those poppy sounds. More going back to the GA roots.
No, but that's really good. I'm really happy about that. Personally, as a listener, I think a lot of people share the sentiment in the chat as well that they feel you like they understand the idea, but that it doesn't really matter what you do because that's kind of your thing as well. Like you can basically do anything. And to me personally, I also thought it was a really cool thing that whenever there was a new remix or something and people were like, hey dude, did you check out the new Guy Arthur thing? I was like, I don't know what I'm going to listen to. The only thing I know is like how it sounds like. I know it's going to be really clean and it's going to have that touch and it's going to be better than anything I'll ever make. But I don't know what genre it is. And to me, that was so cool to like, I don't know.
I know. Like there's two camps, right? You can
but
can
I'm not
be
a casual listener as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the casual listeners can feel a bit too left out, kind of.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they don't know what to expect. Like producers, I'm pretty sure they appreciate that an artist goes out of their way to just showcase the creativity. But I feel like I've just been doing it too much.
Fair enough.
And I kind of got lost in what I wanted, and I think I just I am entering my not giving a shit era.
I love that. I think we need more of I'm not giving a shit people. Like I think
because that's like I'm a people pleaser kind of, and I think it just kind of like grew on top of me too much, and I like I feel like I need to shake it off a bit and just like go in with what I feel like. I like, don't get me wrong, whatever I put out, I wouldn't put out if I didn't like it. It's just I feel like I need to kind of, as I said, narrow my horizons to really focus on what I really like to do, and don't really care what other people might like, because that's what artistry is all about, I think.
Absolutely. I think also with the background that you want to play like sets and stuff, you know, I think it makes a lot of sense that you like have something that's like coherent, like similar to, you know, like I noticed that now as well with my Color House stuff, that like I love to make it, but it very difficultly fits into the style I want to play out live, because I want to play kind of like heavy stuff and like very heavy stuff. If I can, I want to switch between like almost dubstep to drum and bass, back to house to bass house, back to trap, back to like I don't care. I just want to have fun and I want to bring people along the journey. And it almost feels like Color House is really cool for Spotify. Like people just like to stream it because it's like tonally interesting, but on the stage, I haven't found a way. Like maybe I'm also just not good enough in that sense. Like I can't build it into a really good bass house track as well. But I feel like people almost need a more simple, straightforward, in your face type thing from me. And I also have that struggle where I'm like, I want to kind of make what I want to make, but at the same time, I want to give the people kind of what they want. And to me, like I figured like Color House is probably in the middle somewhere there, but it's a little bit more on the people's side than on my side. And yeah, it's interesting. Definitely really
side
curious.
Projects.
Yeah, I mean, no, dude,
but,
I have no time for nothing. It's
I know.
I can't make a side project.
Like side projects mean more effort on everything, basically.
Have you ever considered, like, I don't know how many people you have behind the scenes working for you, with you? I am full solo, and
same.
I don't even have a manager or anyone.
Same.
Okay.
Like
do you
since March this year, I am going solo.
Nice. I wonder, like, to me sometimes I wish I just had some other person that was like almost like a duo, right? Like I can just make all the music and they can do all the social media and like posting shitty stuff, and they can worry about all the stupid things. They can also like they can play all the shit shows. I just want to be there for like Tomorrowland if it ever happens. And I just want to sit here and I just want to craft.
So just picking the cherries, right?
Yeah, exactly. Picking all the cherries. They can all do the shit stuff and I want to just like sit here and craft a cool sound. And I get so tied up with everything else that I'm like almost second, like the the priority for me to make music is second to everything else. Like, but I wish it weren't, you know? Sometimes I wish I had more time to just go in and, dude. But I just loaded up your track.
Okay.
I can already see it. The people can't see it. I think that's like, okay, so now I look at the waveform, I think drum and bass.
No. 140.
Look at that. I get excited I get excited for new Guy Arthur stuff that I don't know what it is. It's good. It's good.
Well, if you follow me on Instagram, you might have heard the first drop of it some time ago. I posted it probably like 2-3 weeks ago.
Okay, sick. Then I might know it. To be fair, I'm not on Instagram that much. I try to stay away. I'm sorry.
No worries.
Okay.
No worries.
Can we listen to it now?
Yeah. If you want, like if people want, chat. Do you want to listen to some new GA?
Whatever you're doing, stop what you're doing and just send any emoji. Just we want to know how much you want to hear new Guy Arthur music. Guy Arthur music. Yeah, that sounded right.
Yes.
Okay. We want. Sure. Yes.
Chat's going crazy. I see.
Yes, please. Yes.
So I think that's a yeah.
I
Except
need more
for
people
Lucas
to say
Goss,
yes.
he said maybe. Kick him from the stream.
Lucas Goss, sorry, you have
Kick
to
him
go.
out.
You have to go. I can't even scroll up far enough to where he is. Oh my god, I can't find him. Lucas, living dangerous right now. No, it's a free world. Okay. People are saying, why are you even asking? That's true. Okay. Nice. I'm excited. Here we go. Oh, this is just a treat. Thank you. Let's go.
No problem. Basically, the second drop is a world exclusive.
You do this with me sometimes. You give me these tracks and you're like, oh yeah, it's first time. I'm not worthy of sharing this.
Don't think of yourself that low. Also, can you restream it, by the way?
Is it crackling?
Yeah.
Lovely. There we go. All right, people.
Coming out on Friday.
This Friday?
I think I'm losing control.
Jesus. Can I interject? I'm sorry to everybody who was vibing. I'm so sorry. I just want to read. I want to say, you should send a track to Skrillex and just see if he's up for it. You should just do it. You should just be like,
I mean,
don't think about it too much.
I'm pretty sure I will just get lost in the requests. So that's why I didn't do it.
I know you would, or I know you think you would. But you know what? If there's even a 1% chance, you should try it.
Okay, I will do it. I will do it. My wife is watching the stream. She will force me to do it.
Okay, Miss Arthur, force him. I allow you to slap if he doesn't. Okay.
God damn.
I think I'm losing control.
God damn. Whoever has to be played after this, I apologize. That is beautiful.
I'm sorry.
Dude, I see. It's yeah. Chad, you want to take it from me? I'm a little strong for words. It's so cool. It's so cool.
Thank you so much.
If I had to give feedback, I would do this. No, I'm just kidding. It's perfect.
I mean, if you have any, I am very open to it.
Zero, dude. Nah. I love also the gap. Because, like for anywhere, if you play this live, I think it makes so.
I will.
It makes
If
so
you're
much
at
sense.
if you're at ADE, you will hear it.
Will you play it at the More Bass More Good party? Maybe
You will have to be there to see.
Chat. I think there's actually a lot of people in the chat that are coming to ADE, so this is going to be very nice. This is so good because then you like almost like you have this massive volume, right? And then it kind of dies out, and then people are left to their own thoughts again, and they start talking, and like you hear the crowd go louder, like a little bit, right, in back, and maybe they cheer or something like, and then the bass comes in again, like, so good. So good. Nice. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Cool beans. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, people are sad that they can't get into the show. It's crazy how quick Retro sold it out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like I think it was sold out before any other show. It's crazy.
Yeah, and also like when I was announcing it that I'm playing, I think it was like 60% sold out already.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
Like so it's gonna be so sick.
Yeah. I mean, you should be there. I'm gonna roll another one. And in the meantime, I want to ask you, you have that scream. The type of scream. I can't like, and you chop it like so it's like a little bit stuttered, like the typical Guy Arthur scream. I don't know if you can.
Which one?
Okay, wait. I'll play it. Wait. That.
Oh, this.
You have it in almost all of your tracks, right?
Yes.
I have a similar thing. I put the like sample everywhere. Do you think that's good? Do you think that's a good thing? Do you think anybody even notices, like casual listeners?
I think they do. I think they do because like if you listen to a lot of like rap music,
Yeah.
producers have their own tags.
True.
And I feel like it is something like if you listen to an ISO track, he has that ISO.
True.
Like,
Yeah.
This thing, I know people can differentiate my music from other people's music, but it's just something I like to have because it's just something like I did this. Yes, it's me. It's the literal proof that I made this with this.
Yeah. I love that as well because even though technically anybody can take it, you're almost like saying, take the sample, but they can't use it. You know, even though you can
I know,
almost
but,
give it away.
I'm not gonna name names, but some did.
Really?
Yeah.
I have yet to hear somebody release a track where the like is in. Because like to me it's like first of all it would be perfect self-promo for me because everybody would know, oh shit, it's Falk. So they would just think of me and listen to my music later, you know. But also it's such a, like, to me it's such a flex where I'm like, I've established this so much that you can't take this away from me. So
Yeah.
I think it's just like, it's cool, you know. Yeah, Fraxi says so many people use the like, but not in like fully released tracks, right? Oh, and it's on NCS. Oh, maybe I was wrong.
Ooh.
Well.
What
Maybe-
is the like? What is the like from?
It's like,
Is it like a sample pack?
it's from a sample pack, but the cool thing is
Okay.
it was from Splice, and then they took that pack off of Splice, so nobody can get it anymore.
Fun fact: the original Aha was also a Splice vocal.
Okay, is the full sample without effects?
What?
Like without any effects on it? Does it sound the same on Splice?
No, because this one that you're hearing is actually me. I re-recorded it.
Oh, you re-recorded it. What?
Yeah, just because I knew people could get access to it, and
That's pretty.
that is
clever.
that is me. That is me.
Nice.
Yeah, Fraxi, it was Fabian Mazur. It was one of his packs.
He knows his stuff. Damn. Okay, so I the next track, I want to do this one and then we can do a little bit more chatting. Is Madzi actually sent me this on Instagram, on WhatsApp, and I was like, he asked if I wanted to listen to it now. I was like, no. Or I did want to, but it would make more sense to have me react to it live. So I am pretty sure that this is going to be insane, but I haven't listened to it. And I'm very,
And
very
now
excited.
we will listen to it.
We will all listen to it together, and we can all freak out about it together. How nice is that? All right, here we go.
What an engine!
Jesus, man. I think I will win more bass, more good if I play this. I will just win it.
Very nice. One thing.
for it.
Shorter the sidechain on the first drop. I feel like it's too long.
Yeah? Yeah, I agree. Also, the but little is so good. Like the fast part. But you know that I like that, don't you? I played a very another remix of his. I played it at Boat's house, and it was basically the same thing.
Oh yeah,
And
you put it as a reel, right?
yeah. Dude,
Or did Madzi do it?
I think he did.
Yeah, he
Um,
did. He did.
It's so good. Hear this.
Yes, the omen. Yeah, this one.
It's so good. Mad. Yes, and then I played it. That's really, dude. Also, the way it goes into the house, dude. It's so good.
Very nice. Very nice.
Also with the vocal. Good vibes. Thank you, Mads.
Very nice. Very nice.
The thing is, I am doing the same thing right now. And I was actually going to start with I'm Back because I'm like, Retro told me I was going to play a drum and bass set. And I was like, okay, that's fine. So I was going to take a bunch of my tracks and rework them to be drum and bass. And I was going to start with I'm Back. I'm happy I didn't because, well, then we would have 2 I'm Back tracks. That would be kind of a waste. Damn. Oh my God.
I mean, if you play a remix, I don't think that would be a waste.
No, but like to me, I'm struggling to make 15 minutes of drum and bass. That's my own, you know, because I haven't made that much drum and bass. So if I could only play like half of his remix, then I would need to make like so much more drum and bass, kind of in this 1 week that I still have. Mm-hmm. So that's how I mean it would be a waste. Not that him making it would be a waste. I'm just saying like for the show, solely for the show.
Yeah. Okay. Now I get it.
I could spend the time more wise if I didn't make something that he already made 10 times better than I can make it. I'm humble, by the way. I did make a really cool remix. If you guys want to hear, okay, now that you all showed me your cool stuff, I also want to show something.
Please do.
I made a drum and bass remix for Retrovision. Be With You.
Ooh.
Do you know the
Wait, Be With You?
Yeah. Bum 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 bum.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. I don't think I've showed this on. Did I show this on stream? Maybe I didn't. But here it is. It's also not finished. So yeah. Come at me. It's so random. Yeah, that's that.
That halftime part, holy shit!
It's cool, right? I almost prefer the halftime part over.
Very nice. You know what? I feel like you could do some like I'm not fully convinced that the melodic part from the original fits the rest of the drop in the drum and bass one, and I was thinking what you could do to improve it, and I just feel like if you kind of chop the original synth up so it doesn't have the 16th notes, maybe it would sound a bit better, and then make the original ones. The original parts just fake outs without the drums, and then you go in with the pa-doom bass.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, I like that.
Feedback stream.
No, it's good. I was actually thinking the problem is when he has like the big chord stack, it almost feels like it takes so much more space than the bass does with the resonance. But the resonance thing is so cool because it's so clean. So like I want to keep both parts as they are, but they don't really fit that well. But
maybe do something, because right now you have the resonancy filtered part, like 8 bars after.
Yeah.
Make it longer. Make 16 bars of the first one, and then 16 bars of the resonancy filtered part, because that's how a drum and bass works. Like it doesn't go 8 bars each part.
True.
It goes 16 bars.
I need to get used to that still.
Yeah. That's the thing, because like everything comes in like 16 bar chunks instead
Okay.
of 8-bar chunks like it is in house, because house is way slower.
True.
And it's
So it doesn't change
it's
like
too
as
much.
often.
Yeah,
kinda, yeah.
it's a bit not enough time to just like get accustomed with a concept that
Yeah.
and then like you changing it up after 8 bars. It's just like a complete not complete change, because it's still the same synth, but just like with different processing. But yeah,
that makes sense.
I think that would be a bit better.
Sick. I will actually do that. That's a really good
Do it.
good feedback.
Do it.
Thank you. Look at that. I get feedback from the man himself.
Well, you invited me to a feedback stream, right?
I mean,
that's
yeah.
what that.
I didn't
was-
see
that was in the
myself
contract.
I didn't get myself didn't see myself getting feedback, but that's nice.
Oh well.
I love that. Thank you. Do you have anything that you want to get off of your chest?
Off of my chest.
Like something you want to share with people, something you want to ask people? I don't know. I'm putting you on the spot now, but maybe you want to plug something. Who knows?
I don't know. Like when it comes to plugging, I can. So like, I'll leave it for the end of the stream. I'll leave it for the end of the stream.
Okay.
So like when it comes to like getting things off my chest, I'm not sure if I have anything that I would like just yeah, I don't know.
That's good.
I'm trying to think of stuff, but like recently stuff have like I think I got it off my chest like before we listened to that remix, when I said that I'm in my don't give a shit era.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I would say if I didn't say that before. So yeah, I'm happy that I did that, because now there's a recording of it, and I need to just be true to my word. So that's good. That's good. I like that. No, I think I'm in a good place now. Like when it comes to just like mindset and everything. The premise of me playing at AD, I haven't played a show in a year. Like the last one I played was in November 2022. And it ended in me getting my back injured.
What?
Yeah, like way too much sitting at a desk, and then basically too much exercise and just like weight, just because I played two gigs 2 weeks apart from each other, and basically I had some back problems because I was moving, and when I was just like moving heavy stuff, something in my back just like started aching. It went away after 2 weeks, and it was just coming back every couple months, and yeah, and then like that was the last gig I played last year. Was the final straw, because the morning after I basically couldn't get out of bed.
Fuck.
Yeah, I had to go to like rehab to kind of get it fixed. But yeah, discopathy, I think it's called. I'm not sure if that's right, but basically
It's like the thing disaligned, right?
Not
like
really
the-
disaligned, but the thing that holds to how do you call the?
Yeah, it's just backbones, right?
Yeah, the backbones. They're held by this layer of thing. I
It's a
don't
disc.
know
It's a
like
disc,
English.
yeah.
Yeah, so basically the disc is just like bulging out.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it hurt. That's why I bought a standing desk, which is amazing. If you're having like if you're a producer, and I know like 90 people watching right now are, maybe 89, because my wife is also watching. She's not a music producer, but yeah, if you're sitting a lot, really get a standing desk. It's a lifesaver. I haven't had any back pain, and also exercising is also very, very good. So yeah, I'm like I went really off topic. So yeah, the premise that I'm playing AD and I can actually like show my like new music and whatever like I was preparing and whatever I was releasing through this whole like time frame. I think it's very very nice to have that idea that it's happening, and I think that's what is motivating me to do more.
That's really cool. I think also
Herniated, non-existent, herniated.
Ugh.
Because he asked how do you pronounce it.
Jesus, dude, like all the back things I get so scared of. I had a lot of issues with my back maybe like 2 years ago, and it got to a point where I couldn't sit properly anymore. Like the thing I could do was lie down. And the things I didn't have anything with my discs or anything. It was just like, I don't know what it was. I was probably the nerves somehow being like, yeah, it was bad. And that's when I started climbing. So I went bouldering basically like without any ropes, without any knowledge. I just went into the gym and I just started climbing. And ever since then, my back has been fine. Because
Exercise, strengthening your muscles, because it's not just bones, like heavy lifting. It's your muscles, and that's what matters. Because if that's just bones that you rely on, you can get like bad back pain.
Yeah, it's crazy. Also,
More good.
Yeah, more move, more good. Indeed. The thing is also, especially as artists, you sit around so much, right? Like your work is tied to sitting at a desk at home, which you can't really take with you as well. You're just so prone to that stuff, and exercising is so important. I cannot recommend it enough, and I don't do it enough, but I should do it even more.
Same.
Do you have any like particular other hobbies that you're doing outside of making music that, you know, enrich your life, I would say?
I really like cooking. Like I do most of the cooking in this house.
Really?
Yeah.
That's to a Miss Arthur watching as well. You should consider yourself very lucky. That's really cool. Nice.
She feels very lucky that she doesn't. I mean, she's the chef's help. She cuts stuff and
that's even more fun to cook, but stuff's already like pre-cut for you.
Yes. Well, it's very nice. It's very
should
nice.
Should I call my Miss Falk and tell her how other people do it? No, I'm just kidding. She cooks for me. I'm just kidding.
Yes.
Damn. That's sick. Where did that come from? Did you always like cooking, or is it?
No. Like actually, because I moved away from my parents' house 4 years ago, and the only thing I could make was spaghetti bolognese.
Yeah.
And some like I think it's called like Alfredo pasta. That's like white sauce with like broccoli and cherry tomatoes and stuff.
Okay.
And that was literally like what I knew from house, from home. And then like the pandemic came, and well, like we started to just like I moved in with my then girlfriend, now wife, and we just started just like making food for ourselves. Then we decided to stop eating meat, and like it was more difficult to like get stuff from like deliveries and stuff.
Yeah.
And then a year and a half after that, like I was still like building up my culinary courage, I could say.
Okay.
And then like early, I think it was January last year, we went vegan. So now like we have to make our own food because we mostly cannot get food, the good food. That's also not breaking the bank outside of the house. But I really like cooking, and I wouldn't really like if we have an option to just like get something delivered. We just feel like it's not really the way to go, because we will pay way too much money for something we don't particularly like.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
I think that's the main reason. But yeah, I started to love it. And yeah, and now she wrote to me that she's the baker of the house. I'm the cook.
That's really cool. That's really cool.
So yeah, she's more on the sweet side. I'm on
Yeah.
the savory side.
Nice. That's really good. I think it's so good as well if you can cook, because you almost become more free to choose, you know? Like, I feel like if you don't know what you're doing, you're either cooking the same 2-3 things that you know how to do, or you're getting takeout, or you're buying pre-processed stuff. It's not that good. But if you know what you're doing,
and sorry, I'm gonna
Go
cut
ahead.
you off right there just for a second. And that that's what basically veganism actually like revealed, that there's so much more stuff you can do without it just being like potatoes, meat, and some salad.
Yeah.
Because you have so much, like you can take so many influences from around the world and the cuisines and stuff.
yeah.
That it just opened up this brand new world for me.
Yeah, that's really cool. I like to hear that you're vegan as well. I personally haven't done it. My girlfriend has done it for a long time when it wasn't in trend yet. So I know now when you go to Aldi, there's basically like almost vegan alternatives for yogurt. There's vegan alternatives for milk. There's all of these like products that you can buy very expensively, I might add, that kind of like supplement your natural eating without meat and without like dairy products and stuff. But now I eat meat and I eat everything because I'm lazy. I think it's mostly laziness, and also I like to indulge in that kind of like eating, because it's I don't know, it's like you get this big chunk of meat, and especially where I live, the culture around eating like
I mean,
thick meat is like
I
so
would,
strong.
I like my family now lives in Germany, and I know how the cuisine and the whole like food culture is there. So like the schnitzel and then the wurst and everything.
It's very very meat like focused. But what we're trying to do is, even if we eat meat, we eat meat that is like local. So we get like I don't know, like the pork that is literally like the pig from like 2 miles away is the meat that we eat. And like obviously not always, because we're not perfect, but a lot of the time stuff that we eat is local, especially the vegetables. We have a massive vegetable garden that my girlfriend mostly takes care of, and we eat like if we can, we eat it like without any pesticides, like homegrown, and even eggs and stuff. Like our neighbors have chickens and stuff.
That's the way.
And I think like for me, going vegan is just like not like currently not possible. But I think as long as like you're aware of what you're eating, I think you're already like 90% ahead of what other people are doing.
if you're like actually aware where your meat comes from, it's way better than just like going to a supermarket and just buying
the cheapest one,
a kilo of whatever. That's the worst thing. But yeah, like the thing that just like when we stopped eating meat, it was like we had a deal that we cannot we cannot buy any meat. Like for example, if we wanted to order something like for delivery, takeout or whatever, we could. But if we cooked at home, we wouldn't use any meat. We would do something without it. And then like since we didn't do takeout as much, we just stopped. Like we decided what's the point.
Yeah, I think that's for a lot of people. We moved out to the country a year ago, and before where we lived, we had maybe 2 McDonald's and like 20, 30 different restaurants where you could order good food, like good food for cheap. And now we moved out here to the middle of nowhere, and the only place that you can order is a pizza place, a single one. It takes 2 hours almost to get here. It's not that good, so we just don't order anymore.
Yeah, what's
we just
the
cook
point?
everything,
What's
right?
the point?
Yeah.
You overpay for something you won't even like.
Yeah, exactly. So, like our ordering in, like habits have changed massively just from like the circumstance we're in, and like the habit has now changed to cooking way more and like that stuff. Apart from that, what I was gonna ask you, do you have like what's the motivation behind going vegan? Like, because I feel like a lot of people have like there's different kinds, right? You have like people that don't want to hurt the animals, then there's people that think it's healthy or like know it's healthy, and like there's different approaches. If I may be so personal and ask what your thoughts on that are, or like
mostly ethical. I think. Like I tried. So I was vegan for like half a year, and I ate some kielbasa, some bratwurst.
Okay.
And it tasted good. And like it's not that it stopped tasting as it does, because it is tasty. It like I just choose not to do it because I know what comes with it.
Yeah. You get a lot of baggage. Also, I feel like the energy changes, right? Like I notice this a lot with the different meat that we eat. If it's like cheap meat, you almost notice that it like the energy of it isn't good. Like I can't describe it better than energy, but like the vibe, like you're eating something and you're almost, while you're eating it, you're feeling guilty. But then when you have this, like for example, chicken, and you knew it was like a happy chicken for all of its life, and it lived outside in nature, and it was gonna die anyways, and so you create this special event where like it doesn't die for nothing, but like you get this fantastic meat, you eat it the same day, and you celebrate it. That meat, like to me, I can eat 1/10 of what I eat of the bad meat, and I'll feel like even more powerful, more energetic, because it gives like it's almost like the gratitude for like.
I mean,
the
yeah,
death
you really
is so
don't. You
different,
really
right?
don't know. You really don't know. Like in mass-produced meat, you don't really know what's in there. What they really do with the animals. So yeah.
No, but it's good. I like that. I just wanted to ask.
Also, I saw like a message in the chat. When I was vegetarian, I was sick a lot. Like energetic imbalance. You didn't like balance your meals that well, probably. Maybe it was a medical like issue, but it was probably just not giving your body enough nutrients.
100%. And I think it's like that. It's easier with meat, but you're sacrificing a lot. And I think in general you should always have a balanced diet. And
yeah. That's for
like,
sure.
Even if
sure.
you're vegetarian, or like especially, but doesn't matter what your diet is. Eat healthily and eat diversely, and you'll be fine. I very quickly wanted to say as well, before chat, I saw all the bread posts. Yes, I saw them, but there was no bread.
Bread.
I still make bread sometimes, but to be honest, it takes so long that I just haven't had a lot of time recently to do it. But I'm planning to do it. Making own bread is really cool, and it's so rewarding. And we even have a wood stove now, like a wood furnace, where you like put the wood in and it burns. And with that thing has a thing where you can cook stuff in it. And
That's
want
what an
to
oven
bake.
is.
Yeah. But it's not like one just to heat the house. It's one where you can cook with, you know. And I want to use that to actually bake like a wood oven bread. Like full traditional kind of. Yeah, so when that happens, I'll let you know. God damn.
Okay.
All right. Should we do one last feedback before I let you go?
Yeah, sure. I mean,
All
if I can be here all like I can do this all day. So
that's good to hear.
It's been really fun. It's been really fun.
Same for me. I think chat has also really enjoyed it. From what I can gather. And there's like 2 hours in, there's still a lot of people watching. I like that.
Yeah.
Chili! Chili getting rewarded for his bad behavior as well. Like all stream, all I've been seeing from Chili is just like two meaning
Naughtiness.
Yeah, naughtiness. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. All right, I'll reshare the thing. All right, here we go. Madsy getting 2 runs today. Look at that.
Restream.
Restream?
Yeah, you didn't.
I didn't?
No, I don't hear anything.
Oh. How about now?
Nope.
That's not good. Do I have to click on like with audio? No.
I mean, it was working until you turned it off.
Oh, I'm so sorry. How about now? No?
No. Let's end the call and then just call again.
Okay. All right, that was it for the stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye-bye. Hello.
Hello, hi.
Jokes. I thought it was very funny what I did when you were gone. It's fine.
I don't know what you did.
Yeah, it's better like that. It's better like that. All right, can you hear it now?
I can still rewatch the stream. But yeah, everything's working, by the way.
Okay, nice. No, I just said we'll turn off stream now. Bye bye. This was it. I guess, all right, here we go.
More drum and bass?
Watch your mouth around me, man. You don't know. Kicking game too proper with the judo flow. Hit you with the 808 like a flag in the face. I got the roof to make your head bang to the break.
Okay, that was cool.
Okay. One thing, I feel like those machine gun bass lines that you had on the first drop could be better mixed. I think they have too much of like 5,000-6,000 hertz, and I think it should have more of the mid range instead. And also, I feel was it the guitar on the second drop? I feel like it was the guitar from the breakdown, but like processed.
Yeah.
The high notes, I didn't like them too much. They were too shouty, too screamy.
Yeah, I totally agree. What do you think about the like Foley sound on top of everything that was going with the drum groove? It was always like boom, boom.
Yeah, that's cool. That's
Yeah,
cool.
I thought it was
nice.
a bit much when it was like happening every single time. Like
Yeah,
it would have been
that's
nice if it
true.
was just like as an effect to like bring out like the fourth or something, you know?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It sounds cool, but maybe not too much of it.
Yeah. Dude, but that's a cool track. Also, I'm not sure what this was all about. I don't listen to much drum and bass outside of the stream, so I don't know if this is maybe trendy, but I do think that like going into this, you kind of expect like a second kind of drop, but then it's just like a big downer almost, like a big impact. But for an impact, it's almost too
You
long.
usually hear that more on the intros, I think.
Yeah.
Like before the like, it would be the start of the build up, I think. Of the first build up leading up to the first drop. I'm not sure if that. I mean, that also kind of works. Like it's very very live show with this like bass drop and everything. I also heard
Yeah.
some clashing. I think that like after this bass drop, there was some delay on the snare, and it clashed because those machine gun basses are kind of shifted a bit, and it was just like a double tap kind of.
Yeah. True. Sounds cool though. Very nice. Mads and Chili.
Yeah,
Damn.
today's submissions are very drum and bassy.
Yeah. I mean, you know, they know you're here, and also they know I'm playing a drum and bass set. So, like, I think it's the combination of that people are sending a lot of drum and bass in.
Yeah.
I also have Martin yelling at me to play his track, and because he's mod and he's been here, no, he's been behaving. Let's give him a shot. He says he's totally not trying to get a Guy Arthur collab. I will support this.
Can you show me the artwork?
Trade offer. I
receive collab with you. You receive big PP status, big love song, chance to collab with the next Martin Garrix, me.
I love the
Very
picture
nice.
for it as
Very
well. It's like, I mean, it's a good deal. If I were you, I'd take it. Good deal. Good deal.
Big
right,
PP
let's
status is what's getting me.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. The married men looking for big PP status. Nice.
Something like this. This is what you call bad bitch. Something like this. This is what you call bad bitch. Something like this. A little bit like I can't piss. Hey, this is what you call a bad bitch. This is what you call a bad bitch. Something like
I want to go first. Can I go first?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Martin, it's very good. Also, I've heard it before, but you improved the mix a lot. And the A part makes me want to cry, and the B part I would trash. I don't like the B part
Same.
at all. But the A part is so good. Bam, woo, bam, down, 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 down. It's so strong.
Yeah, the A part is sick. The B part is not there. It ain't it, Chief. And now he's gonna take it as you should fix it. Then.
Yeah, he did it. Perfect setup.
He just said it in chat. He just, bro.
Did he actually?
He did.
That's so good. I mean, he
Called
plays
out,
his game.
called out.
He plays his game well. I will say that.
Yeah, I
damn.
knew that it would happen. I'll think about it.
Look at that. He'll think about it.
Yeah,
Will you take it
like
to the A&R meeting and get back to me next week? Ah, shit. Okay, I'm sorry. That was uncalled for.
Very nice. Very nice.
Nice. Okay, Martin, we don't have to talk about it too much because I just crammed you in here and okay. Also, I've given you feedback on this maybe 3 times already. Trade offer success. I mean, trade offer is in escrow right now. It's just like it's been sent and it's been received, but like the question is,
It's the offer I am
Yeah.
now considering.
yeah, big peepee. I mean, come on. It's isn't there's this one really, really funny clip. Oh. There you're back. There's this really funny I don't know, I don't know which movie it is, but where the guy is like anything he wishes for becomes reality, and he's standing in front of a mirror and he's like, give me a really big dick, and then he like falls to the ground because it's so big. He's like, not that big, and then he's like, give me a dick that women find attractive in white, please.
God damn.
It's so good.
Wow.
God damn it. Okay. Big PP status can't go wrong with. Yeah, I mean, you're right. Okay, one more. Sorry. I think it's just so fun not to have to do it alone. Oh my god, Bounty. All right, that's a worthy contender. All right, and after that we have to do some final thoughts. All right. Color
Basie
Basie.
thing.
All right.
I did not expect that.
Please focus the major switch. If you also put it into the that's sick. I stood up at the same time. Balti, that's nuts. Sorry. Yeah, damn. Alright, you take this one.
2 things. I would like the groove to be cleaned up a bit. I feel like it's too lousy, too loose. For this, I would like it to be more on the grid. And the second one, I loved what you did with the major change in the first drop. I didn't like what you did with the major change on the second drop, because if you change the scale to major, you go full in, and you had just one hit with of the chord in major, and then everything went back to minor. So yeah, I think that's it. Everything else is very good. I like the mix down. I like the production. Can you play me the first drop once again?
Yeah.
Okay. I think the kick could be a bit more knocky as well. Maybe just like a simple EQ would do. then clipping.
What I would do as well is I would keep the pre-drop like.
Oh wait, I just saw John send the same said the same thing about the kick. What?
Also, you also used Noki. What in the hell?
What?
What?
Because the kick has to knock.
Well, Bauti, you know exactly what to do now.
Make the kick knocky.
Make it Noki. I think with your like on the grid point, I think it's so good. I think exactly like if you get into a rhythm that's like repeatable or more on grid in general, I think that'll be really good. But keep the fake out as chaotic as it is. Because when you go
the
into
fake out is good.
boom, ding, 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 and then you go into ba-da-da-dang, da-da-da-dang, you know, like something that's like more
yes,
on
that's a very good point. I think because in the fake out you don't really have other rhythmic elements.
Yeah.
And that's what's working.
Yeah.
And when you have all the drums and everything, I think it should be more on the grid, as I said.
That's really cool. I don't think the break is interesting at all. It's too much the same, too straightforward. I would personally like just keep the break super short because the drop is so strong, and put some of the drop elements like kind of washed out in the break and just fade it in. Like just do like a quick break almost. I think you don't need all this like atmosphere and everything just in the beginning. I'm not. Do you
can
agree?
do it in the second break.
Yes.
I think literally a 16 bar intro plus build up would work. If you listen to Wink, for example, on his stuff is very, very cool. He does that.
Wait, is he not spelled like that?
No, Wink. Wink.
Who do I mean? Do I mean Winko? There's an artist that's spelled with the one.
Okay, I don't know about him.
Okay, that's not him. Okay, Wink.
Yeah. So yeah, he likes to do basically drops out of nowhere. There's no build up at all. And yeah, like maybe something more like this.
Sick. That's a good pointer as well. Dude, I cannot tell you how excited I am when there's people that are as excited about shit that I am. You know? Like when I go climbing and there's something that's like no other person in the world would understand, but the person next to me that also climbs is like, that was the craziest shit ever. And everybody else would be like, what the fuck are you even talking about? But the same thing with this music. Like, it's so nice to not be alone and like experience this together because like I feel like
the nerdiness of it.
Yeah. Like you can geek out so hard and like does make sense to normal people, and that's the beauty almost, you know? I love that.
We're in the niche together.
Yeah, I love that. Do you have any people like outside of your almost like I would say out of your work, like that you communicate with outside of work and like more like your personal life that would understand like musical talk? No. Because I don't have either.
I kind of taught my wife some of the
Same.
Some of the elements, so she actually understand what I'm like. So it's not just gibberish that I'm speaking to her. That I changed the breakdown and the drop is now like a bit shorter and whatever. And she's like, "What the are you doing?
What do you mean?
What are you saying to me? I do not understand." So yeah, now she knows like mostly what I mean.
That's nice. What I did to my girlfriend, which I'm still sorry for, when we watch TV, I always used to go, oh, why is that mixed? Or there's like, I can tell you exactly how this is done. And now she does it to me. Now we watch something and she can't like focus on what we're watching because she's like, why the mic sounding weird? I'm like, I didn't even notice, but now that you say it, it's so off. And then we just rant about how shit the setup is for like the whole scene or something.
Nice.
And before she wouldn't even realize that there was anything wrong. It's just my fault. I've basically like corrupted her into now like being able to notice these things. I'm so sorry. But it's so funny as well.
Very nice.
Dude.
That's what it's about, I think. Just merging into one person.
Yeah. Oh, we had this talk yesterday where we were just like for an hour or something, we were saying the same things. Like, it was like, okay, you know, this happens, and I'm like, you know what this reminds me of? And she's like, this thing. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what we should just stop talking. And then for like the whole hour, we were just, whenever anything happened or anything, like anybody said anything, we just looked at each other. We're like, I know what you're going to say. And it worked. It worked. Like after we were like trying to like, okay, what were you going to say? Yeah. Okay. That's exactly what I thought you were going to say. You know, you get so in sync kind of.
Yeah.
I love that.
Especially like my wife is working from home. We spend like basically all the time together. Like it's inevitable.
Nice.
So yeah.
Do you also watch the same shows and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we almost never watch anything separately.
Yeah. So you also have
And
the inside jokes and everything.
even if she wants, like recently, she was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch Queen Charlotte. I think it's a
Bridgerton.
it's a spin-off.
thing.
Yeah, Bridgerton spin-off. And I'm like, yeah, just watch it. And after like 20 minutes, I go up to her and just start watching it with her.
I have a friend of mine who did the same thing. His wife was like saying, okay, we should watch this. And then they watched like the first like 15 minutes of it. And he was going to be like, I'm just going to try it out, but I don't like it. She stopped watching. He finished it.
Nice.
I thought it was so
Nice.
good. I
Very
love that.
nice.
I like that. How long have you been, if you can share, how long have you been together with your now wife?
4.5 years. 4.5 years.
That's not that long.
We met 4.5 years ago. Yeah.
Damn. Nice. Yeah, for me it's been way longer. It's, I think we're scratching 7 now, 8.
Ooh.
I don't know, 7. She knows this kind of stuff. I'm the worst. But actually, I know her since kindergarten, which is insane. So
Oh wow.
yeah, we basically always knew each other. It's just that at some point, it's just become a thing. It was always a thing. We were just not, you know.
It just happened at the right time.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, the funny thing is, I had not this almost the same, but we almost met 2 times before we actually met.
Wait, how?
I was playing a gig in 2012, I think, and she was there at the
Okay.
gig. I was playing. She was in the crowd. And the other time, it was literally 4 months before we actually met. It was a New Year's Eve party, and she was supposed to be there, but she got sick, and yeah, and then we met 4 months later. So it just happened at the right time,
That's good.
as I said.
Nice. I love that. Chili, what are you saying? Oh, I see what you... I can't say that out loud. I think she's listening.
I had this thought. I had the same thought.
Yeah.
But that's personal. That's personal.
I would all let you in if you weren't all gonna run at her and you know, yeah. Well, I'm basically living in the way now, but you know, chat, shh. We're in this together. Also, no, there's still an item I need to acquire before this can happen. You know, so it's still
Yes.
very much in the future. Damn. But it's not off the table for sure. Like after that long time, of course it's not off the table.
That's good.
All right.
That's good.
I was trying to evade it, but then I kind of misspoke and I didn't evade it at all.
Yes. Everyone knows what you mean.
Damn. All right. Okay. I think this is a good. Do you have any? Okay. Yes, you were gonna do your plug at the end of the stream.
Yes. I was gonna do my plug at the end of the stream. I also sent you one thing on Discord, and I was wondering if we could listen to it because I noticed this stream was being very drum and bassy, and
Yeah.
I wanted to so consider this this thing half of my plug. The second half of my plug is I spoke about this on my Instagram some time ago, but I opened up a Patreon shop where you can get access to project breakdowns of my tracks.
Let's go. And where can people get that?
Exactly where you just went. So basically, you go to guyarthur.com, and then you scroll down, and then it says shop.
It says shop. Did I? Oh, here it is. There you go.
Yes, and you
Sound
click it,
shop.
and then it goes to
Let's go.
patreon.com/guyarthur/shop.
Wait, so it's a project breakdown. Oh my god, it's 1 hour and 40 minutes. I will just. Are you not worried people will steal all of your secrets? I know you're not. I'm just asking the question to ask.
I've been doing this on Patreon for 3 years now. So
That's how long you've been doing it for.
Yeah.
Damn.
So it's a collection of all the project breakdowns I did.
Wait, so if
also,
people
if you-
join now, they get like, oh my
No,
god.
you don't need to join. You can just like get.
Oh, you
access
buy it
to
individually.
this.
Ah, okay.
Yes. Yes.
Sorry, I'm a noob at Patreon. Sorry, I don't know how it works.
It's very cool.
Oh, sicko mode! I would like to watch that myself. I was always wondering. $19 is like really fair as well. Like
yeah, I didn't want to overcharge.
you can get a
because-
sample pack for more. Damn.
Yeah, and most of these are just like stream recordings. So
Yeah.
There might be just like some off-topic stuff. And yeah. Also, if you go, I think, if you go to the White Lies remix thing, that was my first ever stream, and I was so scared, so stressed out. I'm not sure if I set the thing to be the. Oh yeah, you can see the fear in my eyes. Guy Arthur here, and welcome to my first ever live stream. Wait a sec, I gotta get my.
That's
headphones
crazy.
on. Yeah. Oh my god, this feels weird. I've never live streamed before, and I actually don't know what to do, except I know what to do, because today we are gonna go through my project of the.
That's so crazy. The first stream.
I know. I know. First stream 3 years ago.
I wish
3
I
years ago.
had. I wish I had a recording of my first stream.
I didn't. It's all of YouTube.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, I just didn't delete them from YouTube, and yeah.
Do you
Everything.
if you what was I gonna say? Oh, do you stream these live, like publicly?
Not anymore. Not
Okay.
anymore.
Because I was gonna say
I-
people could just follow you wherever you do that and then turn notifications on.
Yeah. Now I do record stuff for my Patreon, because my Ableton just stopped cooperating at one point. I think
No.
the To the Floor one was the first time I recorded, and I messed up the settings, and I recorded the whole thing in 360p.
Fuck.
So yeah, but Ableton is like started kind of being a bitch, and basically sometimes the keyboard and mouse input stops responding. The music plays, and
Yeah.
it can play from like 5 seconds to 3 minutes or infinitely, and I have to like close it from the processes from the task task manager. And I just started doing this as a recording, and I feel like it's also a bit more coherent, but also I kind of miss the live questions that
Yeah.
people give. But
I love the instant feedback as well you get. Kind of like, is this funny or is it not? You know, was it just me that thought it was a good idea or not? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
I really,
That's
really
epic.
know what you mean.
Okay,
But
well,
yeah,
I will
if
put
you're
that-
interested in that, it's there.
Here you go. Link is in the chat. Link is also in the description. if anybody is interested. I mean, you should definitely check it out. You don't have to buy it, but you should 100% check it out, you know?
Yeah, but also if you become a patron, you get early access to those product breakdowns because I put them as posts for patrons, and then there's a like they are there for a month, then there's a month and another month exclusivity, and then after 2 months since they are posted, they are available on the shop. So
Nice.
it's good to be a subscriber.
It is good. It is always good to be a subscriber. Nice.
Yes, so
I like
subscribe
that.
to Mo now if you haven't already.
Nuts. Dude, if they were here 2.5 hours in, I'm pretty sure they're subscribed. Damn. Yeah, but you know where to go, everybody. Link is in the description, and go check it out for sure. People are asking for one final feedback.
Yeah,
Let's do one final feedback
Let's do
before I
it.
let you go. Man, also, before we actually listen to it, I want to say thank you to you as well. It's been an absolute pleasure trying this format out with you. And
Yeah, it's been really fun. It's been really fun. I wasn't sure how it will go because I've never done something like this, but it's really been fun. And my wife as well. Like she just sent me some messages that we have to do it more because it works. It really works. And I also saw wait, who was it? Not Enrico. Eternity. You should stream more together. So the chat approval is real.
it's real. I love that. It's really, really cool to see it as well. I was really nervous going into this, actually, if I can be honest. I was really nervous because to me, I've always kind of wanted to do, I've wanted to do this almost like podcasty type thing. But first of all, I don't know the setting. Like, what's the setting? Like, I'm not a good host per se. Like, I don't want to ask you about, so where's your career going? What are your plans? I want to talk about like how you felt waking up today and why the fuck you put your sock on backwards. You know, like I don't, like I don't want to be like
But
a
that
marketing
works.
platform.
That's a topic. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be interviews.
Yeah.
It can be just conversation. Like you have in the literal title, like,
Yeah.
right here, a conversation with
Yeah.
me, with
That's-
yours truly.
And I would love to have more conversation with you if that's okay. On or off stream, I don't care. It was just really lovely,
Okay,
man.
let's do it. Let's do it.
Nice. All right, let's do final track here from Shush for Dow. Hope you like the breaks. Honestly, who even needs a drop? There's definitely not a drop because I don't have any ideas. No, this doesn't have a drop. Oh, okay. And
Why does it have drop comp in the title then?
Maybe it's
Bruh.
a fake out. Maybe it's a fake out. Who knows? I'll roll someone else that has a drop. Just so that we don't get disappointed. So we can go from like this directly to the drop. Of SVRT. Okay, let's go. That's gonna be fun. I'm gonna try to mash it up as good as I can. Okay, so we're gonna go here. Okay. Okay. And then I'm gonna play it in case there's no drop. Alright,
Oh my god.
here we go. Chords.
I had a dream. I had a dream. We were stranded out in the sea. Nothing but ocean and waves as far as we could see. There was just nothing there besides you and me.
It's perfect.
God damn it!
I just needed something, you know, like you can't end like this. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
All right, what do you think? What do you think about this one?
Too long, too not variation enough, too I don't want to say boring, but kinda.
Yeah, I agree. I think also the vocal has to be way more like important in the track, and I think right now you have this really cool vibe with the chords and the progression and stuff, but you're relying too much on that, and you're relying on the vocal to carry through the track, but the vocal isn't enough. Kind of, you need to make more changes, sort of. Also, you need a drop.
Yeah, and I think if you're doing this, like the tempo is so slow. You have what, 1 minute and 18 seconds, and it's not going into the drop. Like unless you do something really interesting to keep the energy going and just like keep the listener engaged in the song. You have to either make the drop start when you have the kick come in, so basically the chorus becomes the drop, and go from there, or just like do a lot of stuff to make it interesting, so that you can have the drop like 1.5 minutes in.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's probably like, yeah. I always tell us intro too long. It's beautiful, but it's too long. What are you gonna do? Nice. Well, still beautiful.
So now let's go back to the other submission.
Yeah,
and let's
I'm
listen
sorry, Mr.
through.
SVRT. That really, but it could have also worked. Like, who knows? You know. That's a cool intro. Drums.
I don't really wanna feel this sick deep down, down inside of me. I don't know if this is what my life's about, the drowning empathy. 'Cause all of my friends have gone, turning my nights to sad songs. I'm sick deep down inside of me, inside of me.
That was nuts. Whew. Okay.
Few things for me, unless you want to go first.
No, you have to go first.
I'm not sure about the intro. Like at first it sounded good, but it didn't really work with the rest of the track. I would start with the screeches. I would make them a bit less obnoxious, I would definitely cut off the low end, so it's just the screeches and not the rumble. Then I love the first drop. I'm not a fan of the second drop. I think the first drop also could have more high end on the main synths, because it was kind of dark, and yeah, not bright enough, and yeah. I think if you could just kind of reiterate on the first drop on the second drop, that would be way better than just changing the whole concept of the track, because I really like the first drop. It reminds me of like Come and Crooked, and that's really good. And I feel like you should go like all in on the first drop idea, just with more stuff on the second drop. And yeah,
I love that. That's really almost everything I would have said. I think it also takes a little long to get into it.
Maybe because of the intro.
But I do like the intro. To me, it was just like, it should just start now. Like, this should have been the build-up. All of this, like, oh, like that, you almost didn't need it. You could always just, like, done a little bit of a build-up and then gone straight into the drop. Like,
My friends have gone, turning my nights to sad songs. I'm sick, deep down inside of me,
you know?
inside of me.
That could work as well. That could really work as well. And have, for example, because now the drop is what, 16 bars? Is it 16 bars, or is it 32? You could have 16 bars as is, and then have the on the second 16 bars.
Yeah,
that
and low past
cool.
the bass or something. Yeah,
that would be so cool.
Especially because you have this really sick vocal, the one that goes. Not that one, the other one. Wait, where's the cool vocal? Oh, here.
Yeah.
Oh, just go
and have it layered with like a piano or something. Just do something like plucky.
And just
Very
loop
nice.
that. Bow, bow,
Very nice.
bow, bow, bow. Ah,
Very nice.
cool
Very
beans. I like that. All right. I know, chat, you will be mad at me, but the time has come. We do have to end these streams eventually. And yeah, time is now. Thank you very much for watching.
Can I have the plug once again?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, I said like it's another drum and bass entry, right?
Oh wait,
and yeah, I sent you the one, and
I had it open, but for some reason I closed it again. Sorry, that was my bad.
no worries. And I just, because it's literally my first drum and bass track that I finished, and I would actually like some feedback.
Okay, chat, you heard it. Let's give the man some feedback. Give him a taste of his own medicine. No.
Yes.
Be nice.
Come at me.
Come at him. All right, here we go.
The first drop is like a love letter to like 2012 drum and bass.
Okay. For me, that's the best drum and bass.
Yes, that's why it is like it is.
Tell me, baby, do you ever feel lonely? Tell me, baby, do you ever feel sorry? Honey, please, love is taking over, taking over, taking over. Tell me, baby, do you ever feel lonely? Tell me, baby, do you ever feel sorry? Honey, please, love is taking over, taking over, taking over.
Just like that with the piano SVRT, just like that.
Tell me, baby, do you ever feel lonely? Tell me, baby, do you ever feel sorry? Honey, please, love is taking over, taking over, taking over. Tell me, baby, do you ever feel lonely? Tell me, baby, do you ever feel sorry? Honey, please, love is taking over, taking over, taking
The attention
I'm
to
gonna
detail.
I'm gonna have to rewatch the stream with the chat because there were so many messages.
Yeah, I think everybody loved it. If I may speak for the chat. Sick. Wow. All right.
Thank you.
Now it's
Thank you.
feedback time, ladies and gents, in the chat.
Yes.
He's gonna
Yes.
rewatch, so he can even write long things if you want. Personally, for me, I preferred the second drop over the first, even though the 1st was really cool, and it did feel a little bit dragged out. Like when I heard this part where you had the synths on, and then just a little bit of vocals, like take it over, kind of like I was almost missing that somewhere else. Like it gave like a new fresh air to like the otherwise like kind of straightforward track. If I were making this, I would try to combine the two, almost like have like almost A-B parts kind of, or because like I know it probably isn't the smartest choice, but I love both.
Yeah,
But if I had to choose, I don't know, like the first I would, if this was not you and I wouldn't hurt your feelings, I would always skip to the second drop on this track.
Okay. I mean, that's because the second drop is just so different from the first. It still has some elements, like the rhythm is
The
still
rhythm
the
is
same.
still the same, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to keep, because I like the rhythm, and I just wanted to have something that's like separated. So
Yeah.
like imagine kind of my Sycamore remix. Like there's 3 drops. The first 2 are kind of the same, and then there's
Yeah.
this second drop that's very melodic. Sorry, third drop.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I wanted to do something like this with this record. But yeah, like
I would
I like
almost
both
suggest
drops.
you do it the other
yeah.
way around.
Okay.
Like I not my idea. I think JJL said it. I think if you have
Yeah,
the
he
first
did.
drop, and almost go into the drop, into the first break a little bit less. Like, I feel like the first break and the first drop are almost like they're the same thing, just more energy. Like, they have the same vibe. Imagine you have a more dumbed down, more simple first break. You go into this drop, and then you start building like the harmonic layers, right? You have the piano, you have the leads, and they all kind of sort of start coming in. And then instead of going back to like a heavy drop, you go into this like super nostalgic, like chordy, almost progressive drop at the end. Like, you kind of like story-wise, you have the heavy thing, and it kind of like goes more into this beautiful thing. I think the way you have it now, for me, makes a little bit less logical sense how I would expect it to sound. But even at like, I'm complaining at such a high level, it's really good.
That's what I said. I wanted feedback, because it's literally my first drum and bass track. I was doing drum and bass as AK9, and you can pretty much still find it on YouTube. But yeah, I haven't done any drum and bass for 10 years. This this is my first fully fleshed out intro. Like, first breakdown, drop, second breakdown, second drop, outro track. That's drum and bass. I always had like ideas and stuff, but this is the first time I actually managed to finish that. And this track always had this. I always had this in my mind, that I wanted this first drop to be this, as I said, love letter to the 2012, 11 drum and bass, just modernized, and the second drop would be something modern and completely like different and more me, if that makes sense.
It does make sense.
But maybe just switching those two drops around, and maybe like shortening stuff and just like playing with the arrangement a bit would make it a bit more not even accessible, but just a bit better.
I think, to me, because I don't listen to that much drum and bass.
Cat.
Oh, that's so cute. Can we get a name?
Bubbles.
That's the best cat name ever. Wow. I forgot what I was gonna say now. You caught me off guard.
Sorry,
with the cat.
sorry. See, that's Instagram TikTok effect. You see a cat in your
I have zero attention span. God damn it! But look at the chat. The chat is the same.
Yeah.
Whatever. I wanted to say that it's really cool, the click you had in there, the reverberant, and then
yes.
that did it for me. That kicked me off the edge. I think for like first drum and bass track, really finished, it's so good. I remembered what I was gonna say. For Jonathan's track, he told me that, like, because I don't listen to so much drum and bass, I feel like the idea is to have it a little bit more longer than you would have like a house track, right? Like, it doesn't have to switch as much. So I think for a drum and bass listener, it's probably perfect the way it is now, from the length and the structure. But for my ADHD brain,
I know
it
what you
almost
mean.
felt like I needed a little bit more progression in the track, like more.
Yeah. I
evolution.
understand what you mean, but like I also based it like the arrangement. That's why it's like almost 5 minutes long. I based the arrangement also on these older tracks that have really long drops,
And it's really fitting as
really,
well.
a really long breakdown. So that's me paying homage to stop
That's what I
eating
thought.
my cables. Jesus Christ! Why you crash the stream?
Bubbles,
the end of
what
the
are you
stream.
doing? Bubbles, it just wants attention. Is it her, or is it the man, or?
He had balls.
Oh, so it's Mr. Bubbles.
Yes.
Damn. He had balls. That's so mean.
So yeah, thank you for the feedback. I will go back to the stream. So if you like unlisted or whatever, send me a link if I don't make it in time.
It'll be up unless we get copyright claimed.
Yes, very nice. So yeah, thank you so much for the feedback as well on this. I have no idea when this will be released. I just sent it to one label, and they haven't got back to me. and they will they probably won't. So yeah.
They should. They should. Whoever they are.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like they have some kind of beef with me, and I have no idea why. And because I didn't do anything with them.
We should speak about that off stream. I don't want to drag any labels into the mud right now.
No.
But,
I wouldn't. No.
It's career suicide. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah. Thank you for inviting me, and that was really freaking cool. Like, very, very cool. Very, very good bread.
It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure. All right. We'll do a 20-second fade out together. Okay.
Okay.
We have 20
Do
seconds.
we do the Cool Kids Club?
What do you mean?
What?
Yeah, I don't. Okay.
Did you say something? Sorry.
No, sorry. Okay. All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for
Okay,
watching. 20 second fade out. Okay. I love this. It's just Any very final last words? There'll be more quiet. Goodbye. Thank you so much for staying on the stream. Love you
Bye-bye.
guys. Bye-bye. Cool Kids time! Hey everybody! It's Cool Kids time. 20-second fade. Let's go. It's just us now. How are we doing? Cool Kids, get some cookies and some milks in the chat. Today was so cool. Wasn't it fantastic? I love the concept. I hope you guys loved the concept as well. How are we feeling? What is the consensus, chat? What is the consensus? I was so nervous before going in, and now everything's kind of resolved, and it was good. People watched, y'all enjoyed it. It was so good.
Did you though?
Wait, he's still here. What? Oh my god.
Yes.
It's Cool Kids time all together.
Hey.
This is the first time anyone else is on Cool Kids time. Look at that. You're first.
Goddamn. I feel blessed.
You should.
I feel
Nice.
blessed.
Do you wanna communicate with the Cool Kids? Maybe you have a good question for them. I'm always putting you on the spot.
I don't know.
I'm so sorry.
I'm scared. Why you do this?
I'm sorry. Okay, Cool Kids. How has your days been? And also, what's the favorite cookie? I want to know what your favorite cookie is, because I recently
That's a good question.
I went to Aldi and I bought. Oh my god! It's like Hafa. I don't know. It's like oat chip basically, but it has bitter chocolate in it, like inside and on top. And
Ooh.
when you eat it, it feels like it's too bitter, but then you get the oats and it's like just sweeter than you think. And then it's like the perfect blend between the bitterness of the chocolate and the sweetness of the oats. I can recommend.
Okay, I'm gonna run to the kitchen right now. Be right back.
Cook Arthur is coming back. Leibniz butter cakes, cinnamon cookies, oatmeal raisin. I don't like raisins in my stuff at all. What about feedback? But you talk with the person you give feedback to. Nah, that's too chaotic. I need setup time.
Speaking of cookies, my wife made some yesterday. So
Homemade cookies. Look at that. She is the baker.
she is.
Damn. That looks. It looks almost like the emoji does on YouTube. No kidding.
Yeah, except there's no chocolate chips, but I spread Nutella on it, and it's so good.
I'm so hungry right now. I hope we have something like sweet at home right now. I'm so hungry. Damn. Look, there's some people coming in like, oh shit, I almost missed Cool Kids time. Yeah, never miss Cool Kids time. Always stay until the end, because actually what I didn't do today is add loyalty. So I'll do that now.
Wait,
Usually,
I wonder how much I do have.
the funny thing is you should probably send a bunch of messages before I do, just so that you don't lose it, because you probably didn't chat enough today. Just send like a bunch. I have 0 loyalty and 0 streak. Actually, not 0 loyalty, but I do have 0 loyalty and 0 streak.
Imagine
my
having
own
low
stream.
loyalty to yourself.
God damn it. All right, I'm adding it now, chat. Let's go. All right, add loyalty. See, like I don't send enough messages for it to think that I was here. It's so annoying. I'm really.
I have normal loyalty, and I have 1 streak.
That's not bad. I have low and 0 streak. What
You
kind of
should do
streaks
better.
are we at, chat? I'm sure there's people at 20 or something. Because the amount of tickets people have, like each streak is 1 extra ticket. Or maybe even more. Maybe it's extra 20 tickets or something like that. Max loyalty, 5 streak, 32 streak. See, that's what I mean. Like
Wow.
people are insane.
Wow.
I
So
love that.
1 streak is basically 1 stream, right?
No, wait. No, I'm actually
or
opening
how
the
does it
code
work?
because I don't remember. Give me a sec. So if I go to server.js,
Wait a sec, he's crashing my setup.
God damn it. Okay, I have a route that is called roll random add loyalty reset roll random chat route. There you go. So for each streak you get 2 times whatever your streak is. So it's 2. So for every 1 streak you get 2 tickets. So he has plus 64 tickets. Just that's a lot. That's
Yeah, but how is the streak calculated? Is it just 1 stream per streak, or
yeah.
Okay.
1. It goes up by 1. So he watched the last 32 of my. That's insane. I appreciate
That's
it, Donkey,
dedication.
too. Yeah, I thank you, man. Wow.
That is making time for you.
Yeah.
To watch you do things.
Yeah, it's insane. Also, most of the time, the things I do are like pretty stupid. So I appreciate it. Damn. All right. Could you check my demo, please? Descent, I would, but there's so many people in the queue, man. Also, we've been checking demos, and it was a chat. It was not a demo stream. We just did demos to spice it up a bit.
Yes.
All right.
But
Thank you,
man.
man.
It was really fun. It was really fun.
Yeah.
I think Chad also enjoyed this format as well.
I hope so. As from what I could see, they did.
Did you, Chad? It's a direct question.
Oh, chat. Let's see. I mean, the cool kids, they stay until the end. They're the diehards. Of course, they enjoyed.
True.
Also, it's you. I think people naturally just like you because you're so like. I don't know if it's just me, but if I, it's like you give no reason to not like you. Like, you're not controversial. You're almost like this super nice artistic person, you know? Like,
Thank you.
there's
you
other people who
for
are way more
thinking that of
polarizing.
me.
Well,
What?
I mean, there's people that are way more polarizing and way more like edgy, you know? So then there's like a question of do people actually like it? But with
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think there's almost no doing wrong, which is nice.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nulak, by the way, for 16. And let's call it now, ladies and gents. Cool Cats time is over. Thank you for watching. And 20-second fade. I love the 20-second fade. It's so stupid because you just sit there, but most of the time I just start singing. I was like, thank you, Cool Cats. See you next week. Okay, that's beautiful. All right, take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Very nice. Bye bye.